What's up, everybody? So I have this new game that's available on Steam, and that's where I got it. And yeah, it's called Purrfect Date. Sorry, I'm popping up right now. I have this full screen, so it's kind of inconvenient. I do not know who is live with me right now, so please introduce yourselves with the live chat. Feel free to communicate with me and join me in this game. Shout at me, tell me what to do, I don't care. Also subscribe to join the fight, and I don't know. Usually I like to wait to see if anybody wants to catch the game, but this is brand new and it is a dating simulator. So if you were an animal, this is kind of what you're Ashlee, hi! I love you, girl. What's up? I'm looking over there thinking like that's where you are, but technically you're looking over here, right? What up, everybody? When you're seeing the recording of this, know that my girl Ashlee is with me. I love her. She is awesome. Shout out to you. I was gonna say again, but you know, they don't know that. They don't know that. Yeah, so this is a brand new game. Let's see how to play. Let's see. So you can progress the story by hitting either the space or enter buttons. Sorry, I have like a brain fart. I completely blacked out for a second there. And there goes Xena. That's my rescue dog. She's probably gonna start barking soon. You're throwing me off my game, girl. Now I'm all like stressed out because I have pressure. You put pressure on me. But let's see. Okay. So alternatively, you can progress the story by left clicking here. You should, because you're awesome. So Ashlee, everybody, you can check out her channel. I'll put the... Can you link that? I don't know if you can link that. But she's under my, There she goes. She's barking now. But she's an awesome singer. She has an amazing voice. She's amazing at doing hair and makeup. And, there's two beautiful kids. Oh yeah, what up, Quickie? And, yeah, Xena's throwing me off now. I might have to let her out real quick. Xena, you wanna go out? You wanna go out? I'll trap her ass outside, I don't even care. It's so cold. Alright. Let me... What's up, girl? What's up? I don't even know if you can see her. You wanna see? I don't know if you can see her though. I'm in my sweats because I don't give a fuck. She's in her little hoodie. Say hi, Xena. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. There you go. Let me see if I can get this back up. Is that good? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna let my dog out real quick. Ashlee, I'll be right back, baby. I gotta climb out of my freaking chair. Okay, so I'm back, but I can't sit down yet because my dog is, yeah, she just took a nap, and now she's super active. You good, Zena? You good? You good, baby? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna give her some peanut butter. When I put this on my channel, I'll probably edit it to be another video. So I'm gonna redo a shout out to my girl Ashlee, and I'm gonna link her Instagram. She's gonna have to send me the link. And then yeah, so I'm gonna give my dog some peanut butter. And hopefully I'll be back to play this game for Ashlee and everybody who wants to see it now or later. Come on, Zena. You want peanut butter? Shut the hell up. Come on. Butter, but you gotta be good, okay? Can't be messing around afterwards. I'll even give you a new hook. Right. You gotta be good. You want to know how to preoccupy a dog for a few minutes and then hopefully they'll be good? You take a cow hoof or whatever hoof it is and you fill it with peanut butter, okay? Fill it with peanut butter. They come pre-packaged with peanut butter too, but you know, that costs extra. It's like, no, just get a jar of peanut butter. She has a designated jar of peanut butter to herself. Check this out. Oh wait, yeah. Look at that. They go nuts for this shit. Be good, okay? Go. You gotta be good though. Alright. Okay, so when I get to my phone, which is all the way over there, because I forgot it. Because yeah, that should be going off sometimes, and I can't be distracted, so don't have my phone. But when I do, when I edit this, and when I post different videos of it, I'm gonna re-shout out Ashlee, and I will put her Instagram below in the description. So you guys definitely check her out. She's amazing. She's beautiful. She's got skills. She's got a beautiful family. Write this down. But her Instagram is it Abigail? Abigail Bubbles. That's ABIGAILBU. Yeah, Bubbles. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the description, guys. But right now, check it out. Okay, it's ABIGAIL Bubbles. No space. And I will also put her Snapchat, PaganWriter89. That's spelled exactly how that sounds. I will also put that in the description below. I can't even speak right now. It's not even that late. It's like 2:20 over here. I think it's it's what? It's 120 over there? There's like an hour difference? Drop frames? They're dropping my frames, guys. Alright, so let's get into this game. Where were we? We don't really need to read this, right? Rest to restore your health. Running out of hearts may have consequences. Finish 3 research events will result in the completion of your contract, ending your current chapter. So make sure you've done everything you want before finishing your research for the professor. Keep an eye out for anything odd. Curiosity may have killed the cat, but it may lead you to some fun extras. So obviously we can't die. It's a dating sim. We can just get, you know, surprising, fun extras. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, so let me do this again. So when I edit this into a recording video, then that'll be easier. So once again, shout out to my girl Ashlee. You are beautiful, you are talented, you got a beautiful family, you have awesome makeup skills, and you guys want to check that shit out, go to her Instagram, check out her Snapchat. That will be in the description below. Once again, do it, because every time I check out this girl's snaps, forget about it. I'm cracking up, dying laughing. Okay? It is awesome. You need to check it out. And, okay, so where were we? I forgot. Oh yeah, let's play. Let's play. Let's do it. Let's do it! Again, this game, not a sponsor, is on Steam. Just got released, I think, today or yesterday. I think it was yesterday, though. I have no track of time because, you know, I don't sleep. But, chapter, so new game, I guess? It is available right now, I think. It is technically on sale. So I don't know when it's going to be on full price, probably the end of December. But right now it's available for $8.99, I think, on Steam, and there's like 32 achievements. Okay, so let's see. Enter name. I'm going to be Ryu's mom. Ryu's mama. Oh, I can't capitalize that? Nope. Okay, so you can only have one capital, and that's in the beginning. Ryu's mom or Chinky. We can be, I mean, she looks Asian, right? So I guess we can be that Asian chick. Okay, accept. Autosave notification. This game supports an autosave feature. Please don't turn off your game while it is saving. I'm an angel. What if I say I'm a devil and I reject? Then what? What are you gonna do? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, cat devil. Ha 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 ha. Well, well, what do we have here? It looks like a human, it smells like a human, and I'm sure it will taste like a human, and yet it calls itself a devil. How is that even possible? All the universe above and below the earth knows that I am the devil, the one and only, the original and everlasting, you sniveling, lying, trembling creature. Allow me to school you in the ways of hell. You call yourself Ryu's mom, and yet you and I both know that is a lie. You are my minion, Chinks be playing. How do they know? How do they know my Steam name? Oh, the button's over here. I'm just covering it. Okay, so I'll just click on myself. Cool. You are in my domain now. There is only one voice to listen to, one authority to obey. Only, well, one will serve. I am the master of everything. The cat devil's kind of cute. I can't click it? Okay, I'll just press the spacebar. But Chinks be playing. I am a sporting devil too. It would be so easy to crush you into eternal damnation right here, right now. But where's the fun? So this is what I'll do. You have a chance, a slim one, at redemption. Answer the following question correctly and you may escape my clutches for now. I'll do anything you say, oh great master, or do your worst, horn dog. We both know which one we're choosing, right? Come on. Up yours, horn dog. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha 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 ha. Aha! Oh no, what did we do? Did we break the game? We broke it, didn't we? Disco cat. Freddie Mercury cat? Disco cat? I'm not sure how long we've been sailing out, but it feels like forever. I'm not feeling too well now, so it's a huge relief to hear the deck lad shout. Sorry. I'm a little illiterate. Joe, island approach. Make yourself ready. I'm finally here. When I applied last month, I was just another broke student living off baked beans and didn't really think I had a chance of being accepted to be part of the prestigious Cat Island research team. Yet here it is, the little black dot in the distance, growing bigger by the second. Is the infamous Cat Island the place I will call home for the next few months? Oh wait, why'd I say that like it was a question? You guys know there is a cat island in Japan? It's an island filled with cats. It's like a tourist spot now. My heart momentarily skips a beat. What if there's been a mistake? What if they accepted someone else's application and accidentally sent the offer to me? I rummage about in my bag until I find the papers. DPRI, DP Corporation. Dear Ryu's mom, we are pleased to be able to offer you the position of research assistant to Professor Purrfect at our research facility on Cat Island. The position will be for an initial period of 8 weeks. Right? I want to go there too. It looks so sick. The position will be for an initial period of 8 weeks. Your contract will be sent separately. We look forward to working with you. Yours sincerely, Professor Purrfect, PhD, BSc, Hans, DPG. Yeah, apparently it's literally you have to take a boat there, and it just has mad cats, like all different kinds of cats, and they just keep breeding and stuff. People were trying, like, you know, cat advocates were trying to get them all vaccinated and neutered, and they're like, no. The people on the island were like, no. Like, this is Cat Island. Like, you let them do their thing. If they die of sickness, they die of sickness. It's like, it's natural. You know, you come in here and you try and, like, regulate stuff, all the cats will eventually die out. No mistake. That's my name right there in the top left-hand corner. Ryu's mom, and there's his name at the bottom, the genius behind this whole operation. Professor Purrfect, science genius and my new boss. I look up from my papers to see dry land rapidly approaching before us. It seems to be surrounded by a huge barrier of impenetrable black rocks. As we get closer, we're not slowing down. I begin to worry that we're going to crash into them. Then, at the very last moment, we take a sharp turn to the left, and suddenly, we're sailing smoothly towards a jetty through an opening in the rocks. You can, like, feed the cats and like pet them and stuff. Like, it's very open. It's awesome. I blow out the breath that I've been holding and break into a smile. Nicely done, Skipper. The ferryman comes out from behind the steering wheel, ignoring my attempts at oh, I know what that word is. It's like, oh my goodness, I can't even freaking say it. Like, you're my comrade. Camaraderie. I'm Asian, guys. It's not easy. It's not easy. Camaraderie. Okay, I'm done. You know what I'm saying. Like, they're comrades. Camaraderie. I can't do it. And shouts rather brusquely. I can't with these big words. They're animals. They're cats. How do they know all these big words? They should just be saying stuff like meowsers. Take all your belongings. Oh, look, it's a human. What? The humans should be the pets. What's going on here? Take all your belongings. We won't be back for days. So don't leave nothing you'll need. Thank you. Alright, my avatar is a human. I don't understand. How is this a pet dating sim then, if we're human? So we just try and get with pets? So we're not even animals trying to get with animals. We're humans trying to get with animals. Mind blown, guys. I smile weakly at the ferryman and his son and pick up my bags, ready to disembark. We glide seamlessly up to the wooden jetty, and the son leaps ashore to tie us off. He's greeted by a bulky man in a uniform, who I take to be a security officer of some kind. Zane Jones. Joe. sir, caught you a mouse." And then he laughs loudly as though he said the funniest thing he's ever heard. It's very discerning. The security guard remains surly and turns his attention to me. "Let's be having you then." He holds out his large hand, which I assume is an offer to help me off the boat. But as I reach out to take it, he snatches it away, throwing me off balance so that I almost fall over the side. What a great start. And you just realized, you guys can see the chat, right? Like, you can see the chat, so it's right there, okay? So make sure you add her, because she's friggin' awesome. She's amazing, and she's so hilarious. ID card? Oh, I see, of course. I reach into my back pocket and hand over the laminated card I was given on the mainland. Weren't we just in hell? Like, whatever. Okay. Meow. Meow. It's Freddie Mercury Cat. He barely looks at it before striding off, grunting over his shoulder. This way. I follow him down a dirt track path and get my first proper view of this island. It's beautiful, lush, and green. I'm already under its spell. After no more than a couple of minutes trekking, we're in base camp, which consists of an assortment of tents and huts. Among them are two more solid-looking structures, one larger and one smaller. I presume these are the labs. The whole camp is moderate, but functional. It reminds me of an army outpost. I'm struck by a lack of people. In fact, there's no one around apart from an older woman sitting outside peeling a pile of potatoes. I smile and give her a little nod, but she just stares back at me. Miss Marigold. I try not to get paranoid. Here. He stopped at the largest of the tents, indicating that I should go inside. I feel rude just walking in, so I make my presence known first. Ahem, hello? A firm but friendly voice calls out. Come. Professor Purrfect. I walk in and there he is, hunched over some documents. The great Professor Purrfect. With his, gap and his tubes. Sir, it's an honor to meet you. Yes, you must be Ryu's mom. Come on in, my dear. Glad to have you on board. Good journey? Well, long. Yes, indeed. We're rather tucked away here. Let me offer you some refreshment. Water, coffee, something stronger, perhaps whiskey? It'd be rude to let you drink whiskey on your own. Or should we have a tea? Whiskey or tea? Well, we already been to hell, so let's drink some whiskey. If he's gonna drink some, we might as well join him. Well, if you're having one, it would be rude to let you drink whiskey on your own. Jolly good. I can tell you and I are going to get along famously. Good choice. It's not even about the whiskey. If they're saying, he's gonna have it, you might as well join him, right? It's kind of mean when someone's, pouring themselves a shot and you drink some tea. You can always drink tea afterwards, guys. He takes a swig from the bottle and passes it to me. Right? Whiskey, right? High five, high five, high five. And passes it to me. I try not to show myself consciousness and surreptitiously wipe the neck with my sleeve before taking a modest sip. Oh, and there is a delay. Like when I'm saying this now, you won't hear it until probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds later. So that would have been perfect timing, Ashlee. It would have been perfect timing. It will take you a while to find your way around and discover how it all works. So for today, I thought I would just get you knitted out and maybe introduce you to some of the locals, the cats, that is. I believe you've already met most of the human locals. Oh, I've only met the ferryman and the security guard who brought me here. Yes, that's about it. And the lady outside, the one peeling all those damn piles of potatoes. Ah, Miss Marigold. Her and her husband are the caretakers. Wonderful people. And the Marigolds. Oh wait, the Marigolds. You'll meet them before too long. We're a tidy little family here. Like tidy cats. Ryu's mom, I'm sure you'll fit in nicely. Thank you, sir. I hope so. Okay, so first things first, this is your basic kit. He begins going through a pile of things on his desk, explaining each of them in turn. This is your backpack, you can put everything in it. We will be going on plenty of field trips, so it will be very useful. As will your own water bottle. Some disinfectant hand spray. These are heavy-duty reinforced gloves, which are essential when tagging cats out in the wild. Don't want any scratches from felines we don't know now, do we? I suppose not. I shove each item into my backpack as he gives them to me. Likewise, these goggles are to be brought along on all field trips. This lot here, he indicates to a small pile of what looks like laundry. It's basic uniform, lab coats, masks, stethoscope, etc. Portable first aid kit, camping knife with all tool attachments, Swiss Army knife. Finally, and without doubt, most importantly, this. He holds up something that looks a lot like a mobile phone, except it clearly isn't one. This is your catalog. Catalog? Yes, the name comes from its earliest version. It was initially designed to record and store data on the cats, scan them and log their details. But as you see, we've come a long way since then. There's a little cat on there. Now you can use it to communicate with the rest of our team. I've added everyone's contact details for you. Listen to music, take photos. There's even a pen that comes with it to insert microchips into the back of the cats necks so that we can keep track of them. It is a very valuable piece of equipment, Ryu's mom, and I need you to protect it above all else. Do you understand? I understand. He is looking at me directly in the eye and clearly expects a response. Yes, sir, of course. I will look after it. Good. You'll get to know all the functions as you go along, but for now I suggest we take a stroll out and see if we can find a few friends to introduce you so that you can try it out. He hands me the gadget. I feel a bit nervous taking charge of it, but also really keen to have a go. Disco cat, Freddie Mercury. We head down to the beach, the professor explaining things as we go. The mixture of terrain on Cat Island is quite unique. Even in such relatively small area, you'll find forests, mountains, jungles, beaches, and woodland. All of these different geological and ecological, whatever that word is, zones in one place. It really is most remarkable. It certainly is. Even the lack of wildlife is, in itself, quite remarkable. What do you mean, Professor? Well, put simply, there is a type of force field that surrounds the island, disallowing anything to enter. You mean literally anything? Absolutely, no birds, fish, or creatures of any kind can penetrate it. Forgive my lack of intelligence on this subject, but, we're here? The professor lets out a disconcerting loud laugh. Disconcertingly. Ah, I see what you mean. Well, there is of course one small break in this invisible wall, and that is where we built the jetty. But let's not get too bogged down on this, all right? Wait. Bogged down in all this right now. What you do need to know is that basically the island is shaped like a peanut. He has picked up a nearby stick and draws a simple map in the sand. Like a peanut. This, our end of the island, is very well known to us now. We've been researching here for many years. The other end is not so familiar to us. We have encountered difficulties that have hindered our progress in the region. I'm like losing the voice. What type of difficulties, Professor? Well, we're not as sure as we'd like to be, but what I can tell you is that the environment has an adverse effect upon humans, inducing nausea at the very least. Ooh, and the worst? Fainting, migraines, possible nerve damage. Gosh, that is serious. That sounds pretty damn serious to me. As I say, it's best to keep away, but let's not get into all that now, my dear. You've had a long day. For now, let's just say that we refer to the far end of the island as the danger zone, with good reason. Okay. I must ask you not to put yourself at risk by venturing beyond this mountain range here. He refers to the map once more, drawing a line just past the center and an X through the end section. So, the end of the peanut? There are wild, aggressive cats out there. I wouldn't want you getting too close to them. Unlike our lovely fellows closer to home. He has led me to a spot where a few cats are lounging about. It really does remind me of Cat Island. What do you say we try out your catalog now, Ryu's mom? He stoops down and picks up one of the animals, a disgruntled-looking cat who was sleeping under the shade of a palm tree. But doesn't struggle. Its large body, billowing with long orange fur, just sort of hangs in the professor's arms in lazy resignation. Would you like to have a go at scanning this delightful chap? I find the on switch and somewhat timidly activate it. The gadget immediately comes to artificial life, emitting a boop 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 sound with a red pulsating light. I select the app labeled CAT Scan, get it? CAT Scan, and it loads instantly. There's no delay on this thing. The professor holds the cat towards me with arms outstretched. I'm sure he said the scanning chip is implanted into the back of the neck somewhere, but it's difficult to find this one's neck amidst the thick cloud of fur. I blow to make a parting and press the catalog to scan his skin. It's a bit like scanning groceries in the supermarket where I used to work. Cat groceries. That should do it. And he plops the marmalade Tom back into the shade. Sure enough, upon withdrawal, I find the cat has successfully been scanned. Good evening, Beast Gamer Kuma. Sorry, it's probably mad delayed on your end, right? What up, guys? Meow. Ashlee? Kuma, well, or Beast. Whatever. Ashlee, Beast, Ashlee. Floofy Butt. Name, Floofy Butt. Gender, male. Age, 10 years. 4 months. Breed, red tabby. Persian, eye color red. Well, first off, now I don't know who to talk to, but okay, good, Kuma. So Kuma's actually really awesome. There's a site called player.me, like that's how you have to spell it. I mean, help me out here, type it out for me, because I don't know how to use this chat box. You guys can see the chat box up here, right? Because that's all I see. I can't see anything else, like who's here and all that nonsense. I can only see the chat. But if you go to the website, you can check out his profile, and then also with you can check out Ashlee's on Instagram and Snapchat. Yeah, you guys can talk though. But you guys, Ashlee, you should definitely check out the site because it's awesome. It's filled with awesome people like Kuma and yeah, they're not here. I mean, Danish is sleeping, but you know, it's a really cool site. Okay, cool. So let me continue. Let me see here. Amazing. Clever, isn't it? And since you're here, Kuma, I'm totally putting your deets in the description as well. So shout out to both y'all. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Clever, isn't it? A large part of our job here will be to tag and scan the cats, such as Mr. Floofy Butt here, but it looks like you'll have no problems at all in that area. Excellent work, Ryu's mom. And you both have YouTubes, so swap it up. Yeah, if you like this channel, Ashlee, you would totally like Beast Gamer Kuma's, okay? Same name. So you'll be able to find him on YouTube as well. Thank you, sir. I can't wait to get started. Well, why don't you get a bit more practice with the catalogs and scan the rest of them while we're here? These 5 spend a lot of time together. I'm like giving him like an Hindu accent now. I don't know, it's just changing. It's morphing around. They're like a little family, aren't you? Oh, yes, you are. The professor seems to be a genuine cat lover like me. I think we're going to get on great. Oh, did you? Thank you. I gotta check that out. I haven't been on in a little while besides to play that game, and then just a little bit today, so I'm definitely gonna catch up. What up, Mr. Wolf? People still play stuff like this? Hell yeah, especially when it comes out brand new on Steam. You joking? I am all down for the dating simulators. I mean, and I love animals, so come on. You guys missed my rescue dog, okay? There was a little Xena action over here. Ashlee saw her. Got a close-up on her cute little face with her cute little hoodie because it's winter and it's snowing out. Okay, here goes. No help this time. The professor steps back. The first cat I approach is very friendly with beautiful calico markings. It comes towards me, already purring. Meow. And you know why I like this game? Not this game, but I want to try this one out. Because all the other dating simulators, they're all talk. It's just literally all talk. But this one, you can actually do stuff. You can like move around. Like, if you guys ever been on Newgrounds, all of you probably have, because you know, you're OGs. And that's what people used to do back in the day. There was a dating sim called Kangaroo Girl. It was amazing. It was probably the best dating sim ever. I love that game. I wish they would redo it, like an awesome version of it, and throw it on Steam. I would buy that shit in a heartbeat. Shout out Kangaroo Girl! Okay. Where was I? Okay, well, if you don't play Steam, you can always check it out on Newgrounds. It's probably still there. It's called Kangaroo Girl. Ganguro Girl. Yeah, Newgrounds is definitely old school. If I was an animal, I would probably be a cat, honestly, because I don't have that much. I'm too lazy to be a dog. Yeah, I'm too lazy. I just want to like lounge around all day. Like, I wish I was a cat. I just want to like, you know, go like this and have my owners love me and pet me and play with me, and that's it. And then I'm just like, leave me alone. I just wanna curl up and eat mad treats and, you know, just do nothing all day. What would you be? A wolf, I'm guessing? Yeah, exactly. Okay, meow, Trixie. Trixie says meow. Name Trixie, gender female, age 3 years, 8 months, breed calico, American, short hair, eye color green. Kuma, you would be a saber wolf or a bear? You should totally be a saber wolf, come on. A wolf with like giant friggin', like, whatever those things are called, that'd be amazing. It's like a wolf on crack, you know? Which is really sad that, you know, back in the day, those historic animals, because that's what, like, those were the saber wolves came from, right? They went extinct. Like, they've had such awesome animals. Now they just have, like, the pussy version of those animals. They have, like, giant anacondas and, like, giant turtles and giant alligators and giant, you know, everything. Woolly mammoths, friggin' saber-toothed tigers. Like, back in the day, man, those cavemans had it hard. But we lived, we survived. They did not. The animals sadly did not. Well, if you sat on your own voodoo doll, you technically would be able to get up because you'd be sitting on your voodoo doll. So your voodoo doll would be pinned down. So technically you would be laying down. If you sat on your own voodoo doll, you'd be laying down. So you technically can't even sit on your voodoo doll. Because as soon as you sat on your voodoo doll, you'd probably end up smushed like a pancake. But considering you are your voodoo doll and you are the one controlling it, you can technically move your voodoo doll. So you'd be able to get up if you physically moved your voodoo doll out from underneath you. But yes, technically, if you did not choose to move your voodoo doll, I don't think you'd be able to get up. But there would be a way, like if you like, you know, fell down accidentally, like if you're old and you like broke a hip or something and you couldn't get up and you landed on your voodoo doll, then I would imagine that you could grab the voodoo doll from underneath you, make it get up, you know, and then you would actually save yourself that way. A little vice versa thinking there. Scientist all the way. No matter how sharp your teeth is, Kuma, they're not gonna beat, like, they're not gonna beat saber-toothed tiger teeth. Come on. Come on. But yeah, they're pretty gnarly. Once again, check out his channel. His channel name is also Beast Gamer Kuma. Awesome gamer right there. Check him out on playerme.com. Player.me. That's how it's spelled. I'm also on there at KittenKats Plays, which was this channel name until I changed it to Fight for Ryu. So make sure you subscribe to join the fight. Okay, I can't keep up, so I'm gonna... Oh, Dream Daddy, come on, come on. I'm not even gonna lie, I was gonna play it, but I was like, so many people played it already. Like, I feel like it would just be one of those, like, it would be a waste, you know? That's why I'm playing this, because it just came out. And I haven't seen it. Like, I've already seen Dream Daddy. It's like playing a game after, like, especially a dating sim, where you know what all the options are, and you've seen all the endings. It's like, it's not the same, you know? At least the other games, like, you get to, I don't know, it's different. When it's a reading simulator, technically, it's different. It's more boring. Like, I'm lazy and I get bored easily. I don't like reading. I'm just trying to get through this so I can actually play the game. Like, I hate reading. If it weren't for you guys and whoever wants to see the beginning and, you know, see all the words, I'd probably just skip right through this shit. I can't see your profile pic yet, Mr. Wolf, because I can only see the chat box, but I'm totally gonna let you know later. So, hit me up, leave a, well, you can subscribe or hit me up. As long as you're not on private, I could totally find you mad easily, or I'll just search for you. So you're gonna be gone, like, for good? Like, you're gonna be off of YouTube? You're gonna just quit? Just rage quit? Like, oh, well, I'm just here for your live stream for a couple minutes and then I'm out! Peace! Delete everything! No trace, ever. I'm gone. But alright, then. It was nice knowing you. Thank you for joining us for however long. Snooty Booty. Gender, female, age 11. And Kuma probably does like your profile pic because he's awesome. Okay? So yeah. 11 years, 1 month, breed, Sphinx, eye color blue. The fourth cat I approach is a noisy one. Meow, 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 meow. McMurphy. Gender, male, age 6 years, breed, brown crossbreed, eye color green. Oh, nice. A wolf with sunglasses. It's like, does it look like the party wolf? You know, the party wolf meme? That's also in Adventure Time with Finn and Jake. Is it anything like that? Hey, stop! Is GIF pronounced GIF or GIF? It's GIF. I don't... GIF? You mean like GIF or GIF? I say GIF. But I know people who pronounce it GIF. But I think it's GIF. Like, cause I say, like, GIF. Like, GIF it up. GIF it up. I don't know, I don't like GIF. I like GIF. I think it all depends on preference. Kind of like how some people say soda and soda, rough, code, well, cold. Oh, I can't even say the other one. Cold, code. Cause that one I owe to Xena. You chill out. My dog is freaking out. I gave you peanut butter. You chill out. Yeah, but there's another channel on YouTube. He does remixes. He plays with like Fruity Loops and like Creator Studios and stuff like that. His channel is called A Deaf Bat. I'm also gonna link his. Shout out to you. I'm not gonna say your name because I don't know if you want people knowing your name. But A Deaf Bat, you are amazing. I love you. What was I gonna say about that? It was, oh yeah, he says code, like it's code out. And ever since I heard that, like I made fun of him at first, but then I caught myself saying it, and now I always say it, like, yo, he's mad code out. I always say that. I always say it. I love you, bro. I love you. Dina, chill out. Okay, let me get back to I have a New York accent, so... Yes! Yes, Kuma! It's true. It's true. It's totally true. When you're from New York, people honestly, like, especially when you say mad, people are like, you mad, bro? Like, you mad? Are you angry? It's like, no, it's just a word. It's like what they say, you know? And then some people have that Long Island accent. Like that like, yo, I'm from Long Island. But yeah, it's our demeanor and the way we say shit that people think we're angry. And then me, I'm like, my voice is low, so I have to like push it out of me. So it sounds like my voice is always angry, I guess. And people are like, why are you always so mad for? And I'm like, I'm not mad. This is just how I speak. That's how I talk. That's how I talk, son. Okay, but yeah, I feels you on that, Kuma. I totally feels you. You just gotta... I'm not from the city. Well, I was born in Manhattan, but I'm on Long Island right now. I just got back from Illinois with my girl Ashlee. Sorry, I kind of told them that, but whatever. Welcome back, Mr. Wolf. I'm gonna get back to the game now. And finally, the one I've deliberately put off until last, he's been sulking around the edges of the activity, eyeing me suspiciously as though he could pounce at any moment. How much more talking is there? I just want to get to the damn game. I laugh at myself, already projecting personalities onto these animals. Hiss. I'm petting my dog with my other hand because she's gonna start barking if not. I already had to leave once to fucking let her out. Kibbles. Gender, male. Age, 3 years. Breed, white British. Long hair. Eye color, green. All done. I hope you enjoy meeting some of the locals. Haha, Canadian. You're Canadian. I don't know why I find that funny. Because I thought of South Park. I thought of Ike. Yeah, word. You can be Canadian cool. Canadian cool. But word, New Yorkers. We got 2 New Yorkers, a Canadian, and then I'm not sure if I should call out Ashlee again. All done. I hope you enjoyed meeting some of the locals. The professor lets out a little laugh. I have a feeling you'll get to know them quite well in time. That's probably enough for your first day, don't you think? It's quite a lot to take in. I'm suddenly exhausted and grateful to be heading back to camp. I don't know if you guys care that I vape, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I can't hide from the camera, can I? There's too much camera going around. It's quite late by the time I've unpacked and settled myself, but I want to write my journal entry before I sleep. Yeah, Mr. Wolf, we're gonna find you. And we're gonna hunt you down. You're gonna be getting texts from us. We're gonna hack all your stuff. Word, good looks, Kuma. Xena? Chill out. You just got peanut butter. You just went out. Don't mess with me right now. Do not mess with me. Damn, Ashlee. You don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. It's just us. Who cares? Well, I don't know. If you guys can see the chat box, it means it's gonna record the chat box, so everyone is gonna know, Ashlee. I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna read. I'm surprised at how chilly it is. I have pulled my sleeping bag right up to my chin, but I feel goose pimples bloom all over my arms. Shivering, I rub them to warm myself up. No, she's a blackmouth cur. She's a hunting dog. I got her. She's a rescue. I was getting food for my chinchilla, and I saw her, and she like laid there not giving an F. Like, she did not care. She did not want to be played with. She was not looking for attention. And I was like, oh, you're coming home with me. You is coming home with me. But if anybody messes with Ashlee, I will fuck you up. I will personally find you and fuck you the hell up. Okay. Anyways. Oh, she put her head on my lap. She had to squeeze through the arm on my chair, and she like put her head on my lap. It makes me smile to think that this inherent, I can't read, guys, reaction to this cold is what will be keeping my new feline friends warm tonight. My eyelids close, thinking of cats and the island and the professor. The world around me drifts away as I float into a dream. If she whoa. If she comes back, like, puts her head on my lap again, because she's kind of like curled up on my arm and like turned around. But if she turns around, I'll show you what she looks like. Oh damn, I heard that huskies are mad annoying. Like, I had a husky once, but I didn't have her since she was like a little baby puppy. But she was a handful. She was a handful. And yeah, she was a handful. I couldn't do it. And I had an apartment, so it wasn't convenient enough for her, and it wasn't fair. So I had to give her away. I found like a nice family who had like a big ass yard, like with a close dog park. Man, she was so much work. She was just a big bundle of energy. I'm not sure how long I've been asleep, but I wake with a violent jolt that leaves me sitting bolt upright. Cause sleep is for losers. No sleep. Hashtag no sleep. Alright, we gotta keep the no sleep tradition alive. That's where the best content comes from, guys. Oh, that's awesome. A Bengal cat is awesome. Because I heard that they're very moody. I saw like an article on them too, that they're super rare. And everyone, like, they look like a little miniature tiger. They look like a little tiger cat. That's awesome, Ashlee. It's too dark to see anything, but I hear rustling and a strange electronic noise, one that in my sleepy confusion I can't place right away. Boop, boop, boop. The catalog! Acting on instinct, I scramble to my feet and follow the noise of the tent, out of the tent. I look around me and my fears are confirmed when I catch sight of a pulsing red light, getting fainter in the direction of the forest. I snap into action, running as fast as I can. Barefoot, dressed in my pajamas? It's not even pajamas, it's pajamas. Running at full speed into the forest in the dark of night. I must be crazy. The words of Professor Pawpaw are ringing in my ears. I need you to protect it above all else. My legs are trembling beneath me. I stop, feeling my heartbeat heavy throughout my body. I wheeze in and out, my breath billowing in front of me in white puffs. Aww. What? Wait, I'm confused. I had a pit bull, but I'm sorry about your pit bull, but then... Oh, you're saying as a prank he smashed... Oh, man, you lost two awesome things, man. That sucks. You should prank him back, like, doubly, you know? Like, you should mess him up. Guys, give him some ideas to prank his friend back. Like, just take all his consoles and just smash them all as a YouTube video. You know? Aww. Shout out to Chow Chow named Chin Chin. Oh, that's so sad. They're the best. I love Shoutouts and like little Pomeranians. They're the best. They're so cute. Those little teddy bear dogs. Like, I think there's a famous one called Boo on the internet, on YouTube. I saw like a couple years back, a long time ago. So cute. Literally like a little teddy bear dog. They used to dress them up in little outfits. It was so cute. Oh, damn. You're the master banner, huh? Jesus. You should shoot him with... Oh! Yo, hack his accounts and get him banned from everything he plays. Hack him and then hack his games so he gets banned. And don't record it so it can't be linked to you. Because, you know, they're not going to believe him. Oh, my friend hacked me so that, you know, as a prank. Blah, blah. No, they're not going to believe him. Hack his shit. Hack every single account, gaming account that he has, and get him banned from all of it. Shout obscenities, you know, piss people off, cheat in the game, you know, do trades and then, you know, like take people's stuff without doing the trade, you know. Do whatever you have to do to get all his stuff banned. Don't shoot him. You don't want to, you know, unless it's with like a Nerf gun. Good girl, Xena. Good girl. Good girl. She's laying on the bed across from me now. That's good. I shouldn't feel like this. Why am I so dizzy? I try to get my bearings and realize I've blundered perilously close to the danger zone. Yeah, you should never hack anything, dude. I learned that, like, with certain games. I just make out the shapes of some large animals in front of me before my eyes close and I drop to my knees. Don't get me wrong, some games, like I'll play just to mess with the game and the people in it. Like, I don't take it seriously, obviously, but some games, you're just like, you gotta mess with some people. So, I understand. But, what'd you do? I open my eyes. The calico cat I scanned yesterday is sitting in front of me. She drops the catalog at my feet. I pass out. Saving. Oh, you guys missed the Freddie Mercury cat. Like, now it's a different cat. But they had a Freddie Mercury cat. Like, dancing with a disco ball. Hello, can you hear me? Haha, well, your name is Mr. Wolf. Sure. Are you a furry? I mean, do you even know what that actually means? Like, if you're a furry, do you know what that means? Because then, I mean, I don't know. Are you a furry? Oh, do be quiet. Are they alive? Of course it's alive. It's breathing, you imbecile. Why isn't it moving? 30% furry. Alright. Yeah. If you know what furry means, then I have no comment to that. To each their own? To each their own, right? Would you come on and give them some space? Move back a bit. Yes, stand back. Move out of the way. Let me have a proper look. I begin to come to. The Sphinx cat is standing over me as I open my eyes. We stare at each other for a moment while I try to take in what's happening. Is this one defective? Oh, I feel sick. I'm gonna puke. The cats watch me intently. Am I going insane? Ouch, my head. What is it chattering about? I'm scared and confused. Let me talk to them. I would say that if you were into the character Chitara, is it because of the fact that she resembles a cheetah, you know? Or is it the fact that she resembles a female? I think that's the difference, you know? If you're attracted to, you know, whatever, whoever, it doesn't have to be, you know, Tara, but the fact that it's mainly because you're like attracted to her feminine qualities, you know, her feminine qualities, like that, then I would imagine that you are not, but that you might be open to it, you know? You know? So like basically you don't discriminate. You're not like, oh, you're half animal, that's gross. No, you're like, hey, you're still a woman. I'm totally down for that. I'd hit that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think you're okay. I think you're okay. Technically, I don't think you should say that you are one because of that, because then I think people would get the wrong idea. Yeah. Because I think the aspects of it is what matters. Oh, but I gave it back to you. It's back in your pocket now. Like, let me put it this way. If Chitara basically was more like just a normal cat, a normal sized regular cat, but with cat boobs, you know, would you still be attracted to them? Would you still want to hit that? So I think that's the main question. You know, if you do, when they're in cat form like that, like a little cheetah cat boobs, and you want to hit that, then yeah, you might be a furry. But if you're not attracted anymore because they lost the female form, then you're not one. Okay, so I think that's the main goal. That's the main, like, identifying factor. Yeah, so basically, Kuma, that's where I was going with that. Same thing. I think there's different meanings for it, you know? Oh wait, no, you're right, yeah, furries, there is one where like, where they're into like, people dressing up like animals, but it's because they like animals, you know what I mean? It's not because of the people factor. You see where the miscommunication in thought process is, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm just gonna get back to the game. You guys can duke it out in the chat. Yeah, I guess that's from all the climbing. Like, I want to get to the gameplay. It's already been an hour, and I honestly don't know if I'm gonna edit or not. I might just leave it because it's such a hilarious conversation. I tried to slow it down. Yeah, Floof, you're not restraining a human who's that determined. Yeah, it was like a margay. Its anatomical structure didn't seem that delicate to me. It was like a what doing what? You made your own way back to the beach. Okay, but that doesn't explain. I show my bleeding hands. Ah, you crawled, Kara. Kara? Who's Kara? That's not my name. It's a term of endearment. Wait, what? What's going on? And what's with this net neutrality? Oh my god, I can't talk. Forget it. I'm done reading. It's an Irish thing. It's inappropriate. Oh, I'm totally down with podcast. Wait, I crawled? I'm down for a podcast. Who wants to do a podcast? Kuma, let's do a podcast. I'm down. Like a cat? Yep. All the way from the mountains? Like a bleeding mountain lion. Impressive. But why? Because you got the sickness. Shh. Maybe you should sit down, human. We need to have a talk. Possibly a long talk. No more talking! God. Talk? Yes, that's right. Since when you cats talk? Can cats talk? Oh, for goodness sake. Since the dawn of time. How else do you think we communicate? Oh, stop splitting whiskers, Major. You know full well that the human is saying. I think the revelation here, Kara, is that you can understand us. Yes, that too. Will someone please explain what the hell is going on here? Well, we don't fully understand everything ourselves, at least not all the details of how this works. Let's friggin' do it. Let's all just do a podcast together. That would be amazing. We can just talk about so much random shit. Because I have more fun talking about shit, you know. I think being... Okay, let's just skip that. Like, I want to skip all this, but there might be people who want to read it. So it's like, oh, I just want to play the game, but I don't know. And this is like probably the most important part too. I agree, and more to the point, like when I play games, guys, legit, like not recording, I skip all the words. Like I don't read anything except for like when it gives you options. I agree, and more to the point, we are rather hoping you would be able to help us. You are the scientist after all. What we do know is that the clock has started ticking for you. What do you mean? Well, there's no easy way to say this to you, Kara. You'll be catified. Oh, so we will turn into a cat. I was about to say, like, how can we date cats and stuff if we were a human? I'll be what? Whether you help or not, you don't have a lot of time before, ahem, if I may. It would seem you are basing this on our experiences to date, that when a human manages to find themselves in what I believe you call the danger zone, they are vulnerable to in ways that previously were not. That is to say, you're screwed. You're not helping. Don't make me hiss. Whoa, mountain lion. There'll be no violence of any kind. Forgive me for being a little bit panicked here. The vulnerability to which Snooty Booty was referring is, simply put, if you are bitten or scratched by an elder cat within the danger zone, you will begin a process of change that will ultimately result in a full feline transition. Catified. I want to be catified. Let's go find this island and get scratched by an elder cat and be in the danger zone, guys. So basically, you're telling me I'm a werecat? It's the weekend, Kuma. It's the weekend. We could be podcasting right now. I look down, and in amongst the scratches on my right hand are two distinct puncture marks. The reality of my situation descends on me like a cold mist. Basically, yes, my head is spinning. There's too much for me to take in. Take a breath now, Kara. You're not looking so good. What? I've started to change? I feel my head, for ears, for anything that seems to be normal. Everything seems to be normal. No. I just meant you're looking a bit shaky. Understandably so. I take in a few deep, steady breaths and calm myself enough to say, okay, so why, how, what? Give me some data. What do you have got so far? Well, we'll answer anything that we can, but the truth is we have more questions than answers ourselves. So, you say you need my help. What exactly would that entail? Well, finding our friends would be a start. The cats on this island, they're going missing. We don't know what's happening to them, but the body count is rising, and we've hit a wall. A wall of ignorance, maybe. Really, how many times do I have to tell you? Then maybe you should go sleep so that we can podcast later, guys. Kuma. God. The Muellers are to blame. You know, and I do appreciate you being here for as much time as you already have, considering you have #NoSleep. Muellers? Now, Floofy Butt, there is no need for name calling. Speaking of name calling, I'll remind you to call me Mayor, Madame. Look, they can't help the way that they are. It's a lack of breeding, you know. Overbreeding, if you ask me. Again, Muellers? They're the elder cats, the island originals. They can't speak the way we can, hence the derogatory term Muellers. So apparently the elder cats can only meow, or mew, you know, mew. Mew! Well, if we knew that, there would be no need for this elaborate kidnapping. It's hardly proving to be a roaring success after all. Look, Kara, we already know what is that. All we really know is that we are no longer safe on this island. The elders who live within the danger zone are hostile towards us. Not sure why, it's just always been that way. And now, because cats are being taken, nowhere else is safe either. Welcome back, Mr. Wolf. And I honestly didn't think you would even know I was live. I just thought, why not? I'll just go on live, you know? Because going on live is so much more fun when you do have anyone who, like, happens to catch it. than recording, because it's so boring recording that like I kind of forget sometimes, and then I just play the game, and then I'll like be quiet, or my no sleep will just catch on, and then yeah, like in my earlier videos, like in the ones in the beginning, they were so bad. I'm like, ugh, like a zombie. So thank you again for your support. That means a lot. You don't even know. You don't even know. Okay, so nowhere is safe. You expect the occasional mishap. We live in an undomesticated world here after all. But lately, cats have been disappearing almost every day. Aww. So you hit the bell, and then, but you actually came. Like, that's awesome, dude. Thank you. Even the last human we catified went missing. I'm sorry, what? Let's not open old wounds, Kibbles. Yes, onwards and upwards. And I would not consider myself as a furry, but like if we was doing it and you wanted me to like wear my cat ears, I would do it, you know? Like I support the furry cause. But like, what do you call it? Me personally, I'm like, unless I became a cat myself, I would probably not do that. I would probably not, you know, like, fuck a cat or anything. Or like a dude in like a cat suit, unless that was your thing, but I would not request it, you know? Like, I would not request it. But, okay. Let's see. First things first, this werecat thing. Catification! These ears are like falling off my head. I should wear my microphone ears. It's such annoying sometimes. It's annoying. They're so heavy. Whatever. How does it work? Time passes, then you transform into a cat. Nah. Yeah. It's a gradual process. It's different for everyone, but you won't just turn overnight. The clock is ticking, however. The first side effect of the transition is being able to understand us. Well, some of us. Not the elders, obviously. Not all the domestics either. Then you have the whole heightened senses thing. The increased agility, the crazy body hair stuff. Let's not worry the human with all the details just yet. I assume there's an antidote? I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed in that assumption. Hang on, you just said there was someone else who you put in this situation? Well, let's hope you're better bet than they were. Yikes. Unfortunately, they weren't able to discover an antidote or get our friends back. I know where their notes are, though. Really? Trade. Huh? You help us and I'll give you their progress reports. Of course we're gonna help the kitties. Afraid not. Okay, fine. No choice, right? Where do I start? Is there anything you can tell me that will help me track down our missing friends? And besides, we're gonna have to help them no matter what. So if we said no, it's just gonna give us in like a bad spot with them. They're gonna like want to blackmail us into it or something. No one likes blackmail. So where do I start? Is there anything you can tell me that will help me track down your missing friends? Well, no one listens to sense. Start with the Muellers and I'll eat my hat if it doesn't end there too. Whispers, don't mind him. He's set in his ways. We have every reason to believe the abductions take place in your part of the island. I think the furry part really just comes into like, you know, like would you prefer to sleep with, you know, to like do it with a girl while she's naked? Or would you prefer to hit it with, I don't know, like a bunny suit on? Or a wolf suit on, since you were into wolves. You know what I mean? Or, it's different if you prefer to have the wolf suit on, but I guess you can consider it a furry if like, oh, here. Would you rather watch normal porn with like, or like lesbian porn, let's say, or would you rather watch, and if you're gay, then, you know, put it in the aspect of being gay, but you know what I mean. Would you rather watch, you know, that porn? Or would you rather watch the same two people or group, whoever, in wolf costumes? With just their, you know, like, parts sticking out. Which would you rather? You know, if you rather the latter, then you're a furry. If you would rather the first one, then you're not a furry. Yeah, then you're not a furry, okay? Furries prefer them to have the costumes on. My clip is coming out, but whatever. So, there you go. Hope I cleared that up for you, just a little bit. I mean, do you want to be a furry? It sounds kind of like you want to be a furry. But, I mean, you can be a furry if you want. But if you're trying to distinguish between the two, you know, they prefer it. Like, they get turned on by the suit, by the fur, by the animalistic qualities. You know, that's where, you know. Well, you can always Google it, you know, look it up on a porn site and see if it turns you on. If it does, then you'll know. You missed a lot, Kuma. You missed us talking about how to know if you're a furry or not. Well, that doesn't make much sense, but I suppose nothing does around this place. Yes, thank you, Ashlee. So like Ashlee said, you know, people can be furries and still be normal people. It's just their sexual preference, you know, what they get turned on by. So if being in a costume or watching sex, you know, orgies or people having sex in a costume turns you on more than regular porn does, then yeah, you may be a furry. And thanks from all of us. Oh, there goes Freddie Mercury cat. Okay, after a rather painful journey, I am very grateful to finally limp into camp. I have just enough time to get myself tidied up for work, and I am about to peel off my filthy pajamas when I hear my catalog beeping. I have a message, but I can't tell who it's from. It's not from any of the contacts that Professor Purrfect programmed into it. In fact, there's no contact information at all. Are you sure it is wise to trust everyone, anyone? What on earth does that mean? Who is this? There's a lot you don't know. Think carefully about who you confide in. Definitely one. Yeah, definitely one, dude. Because you ask way too many questions. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. It's your preference. You know, as long as you don't force it onto other people, then you're fine. Just find other people who are into it. It goes without saying in anything in life. Never force anything on anyone unless they're down. Just find people who are down. It could be furries, it could be, you know, like any type of fantasies, you know. I'm not even gonna say mine. It's too public. But before I can think of a reply, the messages are gone and my catalog has no record of them. I don't have any time to think about this right now. I need to get ready. Amen to Kuma. As soon as I'm presentable, I head over to the lab. 10 minutes late doesn't give a good impression on my first morning. Preach it, Kuma! Preach it! Ah, Ryu's mom, good to see you. I was beginning to worry. Did you oversleep on your first day? I'm terribly sorry, sir. I think the traveling and all the excitement of yesterday. I take punctuality very seriously. There's kitties in cages. That's not good. He cuts across my apology. Not to worry, it's perfectly understandable. You'll find I'm quite relaxed. I'm quite laxed about most things as long as you get the work done. I don't mind much what hours you keep. Thank you, sir. So shall we get started? My goodness, what on earth happened to you? He's looking at the scratches all over my hands. Oh, I fell and tried to save myself by grabbing onto a bush. I'm afraid I led you astray last night. Not everyone can take a double malt. How's the head this morning? I decided it's easier to play along. I'm a little bit fuzzy, but it won't affect my work, sir. I really oughtn't drink spirits on an empty stomach. No comment. No comment. No comment. We ought to get those hands sorted out, though. They look pretty nasty to me. He goes to the tall metal cabinet in the corner and takes out a bottle and some cotton wool. He begins cleaning and tending to my hands while he talks. Well, it does say Mr. Wolf. It's not like a Mr. Are you saying you're a girl? Are you saying you're a female Mr. Wolf? Because, then, of course, I am going to assume. Oh, whoops. So, you're talking to me? Okay, I'm just gonna stop. I'll let you guys have your little thing there. Double triggered. I love this. You guys are awesome. Thank all of you guys for being here. When I say guys, I mean like people. I don't mean guys as in gender, okay? Since we're on this gender issue. Ashlee, you're my girl. Your boys are my boys. Thank you all for being here. He goes to the tall metal cabinet in the corner and takes out a bottle and some cotton wool. He begins cleaning and tending to my hands while he talks. For today, I'd like you to help me with a few tasks around the lab to get the hang of things. But from tomorrow, I'll let you make your own choices about how best to carve up your time. Of course, you are primarily here to carry out your job as my research assistant. However, try to make the most of your time on this island. Once your work is completed, we'll be saying goodbye. This really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so don't waste it all in the lab. Oh yeah, meta-human? What's your power then, huh? What are you meta at? I personally wish I could fly. Naturally, I need your help around here, but I'd also like to get your hands dirty with some field work. Make sure you spend time exploring the island. It's a beautiful place and there's a lot to see. And don't stop, okay? It's awesome. If you stop, you're not gonna be you anymore. So don't. Never stop. Never give up. I'm sure you spend time exploring the island. Make sure you spend time exploring the island. It's a beautiful place and there's a lot to see. Take the time to get to know the cats. A full understanding of their behavior is crucial to our research. Good idea, guys. I'm excited to see what you come up with. Never surrender! There is plenty to see and do. However, you must be careful not to overwork. Take regular rest and relaxation. We don't want you to burn yourself out now, do we? Beast the Hank McCoy. Super strength and superhuman abilities. Oh, awesome. I'll try to get the balance right. I was in a... That's the spirit, so there you are. He's done a first-class job on my wounds, and they aren't bothering me nearly as much. And you know what? I'm totally not editing any of this, okay? I'm keeping this live stream as is, fully going, 100%. I'm not gonna make any separate videos. This is too awesome. I'm promoting this as is. Love it. I spend the rest of the day with the professor getting to know the various pieces of equipment in the lab. Work finding out where everything is and learning some of the basic duties I will be performing routinely. I was in a boat. I felt By the end of the day, I am exhausted. I make my way to my tent. New rule, no saying stuff like I, a, the. If you need to say I, a, the, is, anything like that, you need to add a noun, verb, anything like that next to it. I'm about to flop down on my bed when I see a package poking out from underneath it. It's the reports that Kibbles promised to deliver. The cats were right. The previous person barely made a start on producing an antidote. I'm gutted and worried. What if I can't do anything better? Will I just turn into a cat? Kraken! In a boat, I felt a kraken. I decided it's not an option and resolved to get going on my own research into it tomorrow. My instincts tell me that the cats will be a good starting point, and I have a feeling they know a lot more than they're prepared to tell me. I need to gain their trust and see if I can't get them to open up a bit. I'm sure I'll make more progress if I focus on one at a time. I'm optimistic that one-to-one sharing will prove fruitful. It's a small glimmer of hope. Tonight I'm not fit for anything. I can barely even write in my journal before I fall asleep. I felt the kraken and their testicles. Oh shit. Oh, I love this. Testicle. Tentacles. Oh god. You are awesome because you are Wiccan. You are a Wiccan, Ashlee. You're awesome for a lot more reasons than that, but that is awesome that you are Wiccan. A Wiccan. Tentacles squeezed my face. Ashlee, join the sentence making, the story making. The first morning of waking up on the island, I'm so excited to discover what the day will bring. Should I jump straight into lab research, or maybe it would be wise to start investigating a way to help these cats and find a cure for myself? Perhaps a good starting point would be to get to know the cats a little better on a one-to-one basis. Oh, here we go. The dating starts. Finally. Freddie Mercury cat. What should I do today? Okay, so I have full hearts. Here we go, guys. Finally. After 89 minutes. Jesus. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So we have 0 antidote, recon, research, romance. Let's do recon. Let's see. My face, I loved its thick throbbing. I'm reading the story as I'm playing. Okay, let's see. Recon. Recon 4? The security guard I met when I arrived might be a good lead. Time for a bit of interrogation work. Okay, let's go interrogate the security guard. I loved its thick, throbbing... I can't say that. Pen 15. I've been staring at the back of his head for a long time now. Too long. I'm starting to feel creepy. I just don't understand it. All he does is sit in that chair by the dock, eating egg sandwiches and doing crossword puzzles. How does a man like that become the security guard for a place like this? Okay, so he sits in the chair, eats egg sandwiches, and does crossword puzzles. As far as I can tell, his job consists of greeting the boat to make sure nothing unauthorized gets on or off, picking up supply deliveries, and occasionally taking a long, lazy lap of the island to make sure everything is secure? What is Therian? What is Kuma? What is Therian? Explain. The end. Good story, guys. Good story. I love it. Love it. It was great. Tentacles, testicles, pen 15s, like penises, and, you know. Yeah, it was awesome. Great job. It's more, you guys are more entertaining than this game. You guys are getting me through this game. Thank you. I wonder what he knows about research that goes on here. If anything, he doesn't seem to be interested regardless. Ha! Like La Blue Girl? Yeah, I know about that. It's time, I decided it's time to get to know this island bouncer and go join him at the dock. I sit next to Zane, me on the sand, him in that chair. He's not wearing his big coat, and the short sleeve shirt allows me to notice for the first time how surprisingly muscular he is. I never truly thought of him as security in the bodyguard sense, but now squinting at him sideways, trying not to stare too obviously, I begin to see him in a different light. I pluck up the courage to talk. Hey Zane, how are you? Are you trying to start a conversation? He says this without looking up from his crossword puzzle. I suppose I am, yes. I don't get to chat to humans much in my job. Research Assistant 125. He rolls the words out like he's reading them. Oh yes, I guess that's me. So what does the number stand for anyhow? You don't know? He asks monotonously, his eyes still glued to his crossword puzzle. A Therian is somebody... Whoa. Is somebody who feels a connection with an animal. Oh, I see. Not necessarily an animal from this plane either. Although most accepted Therians tend to be animals such as werewolves or big cats. There are some who believe themselves to be unicorns or other mythical creatures. Oh, I see. So it's like a connection. Not like a spirit animal thing, but like... I think I get it. That's cool. Oh, you guys are awesome. Empath, Therian... No, actually, to be honest, Zane, I don't know how much at all. There's a definite lack of intel sharing on this project. I wish this game was different, like where it wasn't reading, so I could play and talk to you guys at the same time. This one, the whole research project that's going on, is there more than one? Depends who you ask. I was just asking you, really. I don't understand your job. I don't need to. I don't care about things I don't need to. What do you care about? Zane looks at me for the first time. You really want to talk, don't you? Well, there's not much else here to do. Besides, I'm interested in it all, aren't you? My interest consists of what's for dinner and when my next puzzle book is coming. When's it coming? When's it coming? You get it delivered? Comes with the mail. He's back to not looking at me again. What do you mean with a bear? Like a real bear? Or like a symbolic bear? And the letters, yeah. The letters? No wonder you're called Beast Gamer Kuma. That's awesome. You're a beast in all the senses of beastdom. You're a beast in gamer, you beasting out. Like you're a beast as a gamer and you're a beast in life. Who would go to the trouble of sending mail all the way out here when we have email? Yeah, no, that's fucking sick. Beast Gamer Kuma, like, that's actually really awesome. It's like how people get tattoos that have double meanings, and then it's like people think it's so simple, but it really has a deeper meaning. I laugh, but Zane looks very serious. That's actually really awesome. Like, I feel like we have like a deeper connection now that I know these things. It's safer sending mail by the old-fashioned way. With email, there's viruses, hackers, worms, cyber terrorists. Like, I'm never gonna look at your name the same again. When I see Beast Gamer Kuma, it has a totally different meaning now. That's awesome. Aw, word, I feel you on the bullying game. That's why I learned to fight. Yeah, people, white people and like different people out here don't take kindly to Asians back then, you know? Especially since I didn't know English either. So yeah, it sucks. It really shapes somebody's life, you know? Like, people don't realize that. And then it's like funny because the bullies will pretend like you're best of friends later on in life. Which, you know, is still like, cool, bro, alright. At least you're not trying to pick on me or fight with me in the friggin' playground. It's safer sending mail the old-fashioned way. With email, there's viruses, hackers, worms, cyber terrorists. I get the feeling he's not very tech-savvy. Yeah, but anyone can open and read a letter, right? Oh, one time the hoods picked on me so bad they tried to pull my fangs out with the pliers in the 4th grade. That is messed up, dude. And yeah, the music. Dude, that's messed up. You should have bit them. You should just bit the shit out of them, man. Fuck that. That's messed up. That's messed up. It's one thing when you try and beat a kid up, but you don't try and deform a kid and like take away, you know, like you don't do that. You don't take away nothing from somebody like that. You don't know what that means to somebody. That's fucked up. If I knew who these people were and they haven't changed, they're getting shanked. Like, they're gonna get stabbed. There's an awkward silence, of course. Being my usual socially inept self, I'm desperate to fill it. I'll protect you, dude. Well, the younger you, because I'm sure you can protect yourself now, but yeah, just bite the shit out of them. Like, sometimes I wish we can go back in time and, like, that I was in the mindset that I am now to back then. Because then it's like, you know how you think about what you could have done after the fact? Oh, nice, you did? High five. High five. High five. Alright, cool. Oh, that's awesome. That is sick. They deserve that. Good shit, bro. Fist bump. Good shit. 6-foot mountain of a monster from East New York. I'm good. Word. Word. The line usually gains me a little kudos, but Zane simply ignores me. I decided to come out and say what's on my mind. I mean, it can't make things more awkward than they already are. Word. Good shit, though. Like, I hate when people get away with that shit, you know? Like, I'm glad you did something about it. Because I was too little to, like, do anything. I was just like, I didn't understand the world. But word, they totally deserve that shit. Like, I wish, I would pay to see that. I wish I could see that. Like, them trying to mess with a kid and then, like, just getting the shit bit out of them. Just like, argh! Love it. Total props, man. Zane, have you ever noticed anything strange going on here? Cats behaving weirdly? That's awesome. My mom would just blame me for everything. She's Asian, so, you know, they're super, like, non in anything. Zane suddenly looks up, his eyes locking straight on mine, unwavering hard. Like, your mom was probably one of those, like, ride or die, right? Like, they totally got your back, but they're not afraid to lay down the law, you know? So, Zane suddenly looks up, his eyes locking straight on mine, unwavering and hard. Jesus Christ! Wait, do I even have your Instagram? I don't even, because I never really go on Instagram like that. Like, it's probably the lesser used. I'm starting to use it more now. But I definitely have to, like, start going on Instagram more and checking more stuff. No, have you? Well, not exactly, but he's looking at me properly for the first time since we met. I've definitely captured his attention, but I'm too nervous to follow through. That's awesome. Do you have a picture of her on your Instagram? Do you have my Instagram, though? You should add me if you don't. I'm just being silly. The lack of human company can get to me. Gives me daft ideas. Such as, he's still staring at me as though he's trying to read my mind. Sometimes when I'm out tagging, I feel like they're playing games on me. Like children hide and seek, that kind of thing. Some of those cats may be cleverer than any of us give them credit for. Word, okay, because I want to totally check out your Instagram. I think my Instagram is KittenKats Plays, or Fight for Ryu. It's the same name. It's also in the details of like my YouTube or the description. Like, I don't know, I just signed up for everything when I like started my channel because I was so disconnected from the world. So I'm just trying to get back into everything now. It's hard to keep track of everything when you haven't been, you know, using it, you know, like the whole time. Like PlayerMe, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Like I just got into all that. I had a Facebook, but I never used it. So I'm trying to get back into it now. Now it's my turn to be intrigued. In what way? They know when to stay out of the sun. You're going pink. The moment, if there was one, is over. I decided maybe Zane isn't the best person to talk to about my concerns. Feeling unwanted and slightly dejected, I decide to head back to camp. I stand up and brush the sand off me. What's a 5-letter word for solitude? Alone. Ooh. Oh damn, Ashlee. I feel you on that. It's like, it sucks because, well, I mean, I don't know how that is, but that's gotta suck. But I can imagine, like, if you're focusing on everyone else's emotions, you tend to forget about your own. You know, you're too busy worrying about everyone else and how they feel and what they want and how they're going to feel and how they're gonna react to things that, you know, you always put them first instead of yourself. And that's, you know, maybe sometimes you just gotta worry about, you gotta put yourself first, girl. You gotta put yourself first, you know, besides if it comes to, like, you know, your kids. But that's also because you got a big heart, you know? Because that's why you gotta put the headphones, because people can be an empath and then, you know, they can feel other people's, but they don't care. You know, it's because you care that you gotta kind of shut it out. I think also that if you didn't care, it wouldn't happen, you know, and it's because you care, and that feeling is so strong. You have such a big heart. You know, you're so giving. Like, I can tell, I know that already. That's why I love you. But sometimes, yeah, it can just be way too much. Okay, I guess let's try some romance. Where good looks, Kuma. Okay, let's try McMurphy. Like my shout out for a death bat. Kara, wake up. Mommy, is that you? Shh, quiet, Kara. Come with me. I have something to show you, but you have to be quiet. McMurphy? Yes, it's me, but it's the middle of the night. Oh, Kara, you're not scared, are you? Why would I be scared? Creeping around in the forest in the middle of night? Don't worry, Kara. I'll be there to protect you. McMurphy, you know very well there's a force field around this island, stopping anything from the outside getting in. It makes this a pretty safe place. Indeed, so the only things you have to worry about are the things that are already here. He leers at me with a mock snarl. Seriously, Murph, if you're the worst threat here, then this is the safest place on Earth. Oh, come on, Carl. Kara, what are you waiting for? I almost got it. I could use a hand car if you don't mind. Get these leaves out of the way. That's it. Here we go. Okay. Why would I freak out? But yeah, sure, I'll try not to. We keep digging until there's a fairly deep hole in the ground. My arms and night clothes are covered in mud and leaves. And McMurphy looks like a big bog monster in the darkness. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. I always forget how useless human eyes are in the dark. Just reach into the hole and take out wherever you find. I reluctantly reach into the burrow and feel something hard and cold against my hand. I wrap my fingers around it and pull it out. I know the shape, but my eyes can hardly process it. It's a bottle? That's right, Kara, and this is my secret stash. No one knows about it, not a soul, but I thought I'd share it with you. Thought we could have some kind of welcome to the island party for two. Secret stash, is this booze? McMurphy lets out a wild laugh. That it is, Kara. You drink alcohol, but you're a cat. That can't be good for your body. Ah, it's not good for any bodies, but it does wonders for the soul, to be sure. Well, I suppose you're right, McMurphy. I guess one little nip couldn't hurt. Ah, get it? Catnip? That's the spirit. I try in vain to get some of the mud off me before giving up, and sitting down against a tree. A sudden, McMurphy curls up on my lap. Aww, 'cause he's kitty. It takes a while to uncork the bottle. McMurphy keeps telling me to smash it open and that the shards of glass will only add to the flavor. But eventually, I succeed my way. I pour a little out from McMurphy into a leaf, and I self-consciously swig from the bottle, feeling a touch uncivilized. Ugh! McMurphy, what in heaven's name is this? Ah, now, don't worry about that, Kara. It's not about the taste, it's about the company. I hardly think I'm the type of person you usually hang out with. Well, I usually hang out with the cats, and they're not exactly what you called my type. I respond by widening my eyes as I take another swig from the bottle. Somehow it tastes less terrible the second time around. I find humans much more interesting. They usually have a lot to say, present company accepted. McMurphy winks at me with his huge green eyes, and I blush, trying desperately not to show how boring I feel compared to him. Don't take it harsh, I'm only joking, Kara. McMurphy, I've been meaning to ask you something for a while now. Anything, Kara, ask away. I'd love for us to get to know each other better. This Kara thing, you know my name is... The rest of my sentence is drowned out by McMurphy's howls of laughter. Ah, you make me laugh, Kara, you really do. I know exactly what your name is. Ryu's mom. Kara is just, it's like a pet name, you know? Kara means friendly, buddy, amigo. It means something my mama used to call people, and I guess it just stuck. It's one of the few things I remember about her, actually, that and her beautiful smile. Aw, mama. Hey, flash me your pearly whites. I smile at McMurphy awkwardly. He bursts into fits of laughter again. Ah, that's a lovely smile to be sure, but you need to grow into it yet. Could I have a top off over here? He's all, look at his drunken face. I don't know if I feel comfortable giving you more alcohol, McMurphy. I think you've had more than enough. In fact, I didn't even want to give you any in the first place. Do you not know that cats have 9 lives? And you want to waste them all on booze? Cheers! Part of me thinks I ought to be a responsible human here and cut off your alcohol supply, but you can't cut off anybody's booze, especially KittenKats. But I believe in true democracy. Would you care to expand on that and perhaps pour the drinks as you do? The true democratic principle that none shall have power over the people. Cats have whatever. How inspirational. I'll toast to that. Alright, McMurphy, but on your head be it. For with the rejection of authority comes the responsibility for bearing the consequences of your actions. I pour some more of the suspect liquor into well, it's liquor. Liqueur is like the stuff you mix it with. Into McMurphy's soggy leaf. Silante. I don't know how things work in cat protocol, but in human terms you are very mature. No, wait. Very grown up. Adult. Oh, fiddlesticks. You're over a certain age, and as such can take responsibility for your own choices. I like it. Spoken like a true libertine. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I can shake my tail when I feel the vibe. I can't believe I just said that. This stuff is stronger than it looks. My proverbial hat is off to you. I feel disproportionately pleased that Murph has paid me a compliment. Say, Kara, have you ever been in love? McMurphy, that second leaf has gone straight to your head. The cat smiles slyly. I'm going to take that as a yes. Are you still with them? Yes. Well, I was never technically with them to begin with. Ouch. Well, it's definitely their loss. Oh, I don't think so, McMurphy. We never actually met. Oh, you're not saying you're one of those internet stalker types, are ye? Them catfish that Kibbles tells tales of? No, McMurphy, gosh. It was Bowie, okay? I was in love with David Bowie, you know? David Bowie. McMurphy frowns and shakes his furry head. See these, oh look how drunk she is. See these eyes, so green, I can stare for 1,000 years, you know? Oh, that's a charming song, but I'm afraid I have no idea what's going on anymore. Oh, come on, McMurphy. Everyone knows who David Bowie is. Red hair, lots of makeup, one blue eye, one brown eye. I didn't know that. Well, I did know one sweet soul with a blue eye and a brown eye, but I can assure you they wouldn't be caught dead in makeup. McMurphy snorts. Well, what about you, McMurphy? Who's the love of your life? Don't have one, Cara. Never have, never will. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a free agent. I'm a big old yeti. Out in the mountains, all hairy and smelly and alone. For some reason, I find that very hard to believe, Mr. McMurphy. Fine, you're right. I'm a fool. A lovesick fool. I've had my heart broken more than once, Cara, and each time hurt more than last, I tell you. The thing is, though, Cara, I can't remember a thing about any of them. Any of what? I don't know. What were we talking about? David Bowie? Oh, that's right. So you're telling me how the two of you met. McMurphy, I think I'm drunk. Yeah, what the hell we've been drinking? Oh, leave me alone. I haven't touched a drop. Ugh, I think I'm gonna vom. I wake up in the forest with a half-empty bottle in my hand and McMurphy is nowhere to be seen. How the hell did I get here? I can't remember a thing. I look at my catalog. Whoa, is that really a time? Crikey, I need to get to work. Aw, late again, huh? Yeah, I'm late everywhere I go anyway. We somehow gained a little bit of antidote. Yep, drunk on that catnip. I guess it was like catnip, like catnipky? Like whiskey? Catnipky? Okay, let's see. Let's do... You know what? What do you think? Research? What do you guys think? Should we do romance, research, recon? What do you think? Which one, guys? I'm gonna wait until somebody responds. Romance, research, or recon? Which one of the 3 R's? We can't do the 4th one yet, because I don't know if it fills up all the way. I don't want to waste the other 2. Romance? Okay. And who should we romance? We still got... Oh, we can't do Snooty Booty because we picked McMurphy. Oh, I thought we could do all of them. Okay, so basically we only had a choice of McMurphy or Snooty Booty. Okay, so I guess McMurphy it is, since we can only pick McMurphy. Yes, cats totally need love too. So, let's do McMurphy and then we'll use the last heart on research. So since Kuma said it first, we'll do romance on McMurphy and then we'll do research on our last heart as per Ashlee. Thank you guys. I'm sweltering in the mess tent. Typical for me to get cook duty on the hottest day so far. I step out for a moment to try and catch some air. Psst. I'm not sure if I really heard something or if the dehydration is getting to me. I take a swig from my water bottle. Hey, aren't you gonna share, Cara? Oh, McMurphy, was that you sting? What are you suggesting, Cara? I will use the designated litter areas. Murph, you're incorrigible. You know exactly what I meant. 2-time? No, I'm just trying to let you both get what you want. But of course, Kuma, yours goes first because you said yours first, right? I'm a people pleaser. I please everyone, especially my peoples. Come on, Cara, never mind all that. We have work to do. I am working. I'm supposed to be cooking for this evening. Don't worry, on the options that can only be chosen once, the first person will be the one who's heard. Okay? So you keep on your toes. I mean work of the adventuring variety. And don't you know, it's in my profile. Shameless. I can't snap my fingers, but shameless all the way. Kuma. Oh, of course you do. Oh. who knows? Maybe, haven't you ever heard the dating scene? I mean, I've personally never even been on a date, so I don't know, but don't people usually date people, like multiple people, like just to try it out, and then, you know, whoever they like, they go with? Once again, I have no idea. So, but I thought that's how it went. I don't know. Or else why would you have a choice to begin with? Oh, come on, don't be such a bore. I'm sorry, McMurphy, but I can't. I'm very busy here. It's going to take hours to defrost and braise this meat from the mainland. Well, if you come with me, you may end up providing a much tastier dish in half the time. What do you say, Kara? You up for the crake? No, dude. I've never been on, like, a date. Okay? You take your time and being right back. What are you saying? I mean, I should just bunk off? That's the spirit. Strip off your apron and let's hit the trail. But I can't just, what if someone comes looking for me? Leave him a note, gone fishing. Maybe it's the heat, but I'm overcome with the moment of madness. Well, okay then, you wild Irish rover. I'm all yours. Ah, now, there's a thought. Before I can answer, he slunk into the thickening of the forest behind the clay cooking pits. I whip off my apron and follow behind. Ah, the music's like, meow, meow, meow. Yes, I was a sheltered child. I was. I mean, until I turned 14, and then I just started traveling. That's how I ended up in Illinois, too. So, but yeah, I just worked and worked and worked and worked. I never really did much of the dating thing. As soon as I met someone, I pretty much just, you know, got married and had a kid. We didn't even have to go on any dates. It was pretty boring. Now I'm divorced, and I'm here. Wait, Murph, it's too hot to run. Now we really ought to cool ourselves off, eh? He's led me to the cliffs and without warning takes a running jump off the edge. I see him flying through the air and watch mesmerized as he cuts through the water. Oh no, Murphy, are you okay? Don't panic, I'm coming. I kick off my flip-flops and shorts and follow him into the water. I'm surprised at how shallow it is and that I'm easily able to stand. Murph, where are you? I frantically search about, fearing for his safety, and suddenly feel something brush against my legs, making me scream out loud. What's that? I look down into the water, clear water, and see McMurphy speeding along the seabed like a shark, fast and sleek, suddenly breaking up through the surface with something in its mouth. Welcome back! McMurphy, you can't swim? What on earth is that thing? Oh my, it's a fish! I thought cats hate water. You hear the music? It's like, na 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 na, meow, 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 meow. I can see he's smiling even with the sprat in the way. You can fish? He spits the fish back into the water. There truly is no end to my talents, Kara. You can say that again, but I have so many questions I don't even know where to start. Catch your breath, Kara. I know I'm exhilarating company, but you need to exercise a little bit of restraint, or you'll be swooning on me next. Relax, the salt water is very buoyant. I copy McMurphy and we both lie on our backs on the surface. It's very calming and tranquil. And I'm finally able to collect my thoughts. I realize I've not had this much clarity in a long time. This is so cool. I know, Trixie took me here first, calls it the Ponder Pool. Oh, you can all swim then? I thought cats... Before I can even finish my sentence, McMurphy cuts in. It's a common misconception that cats can't swim, but as you can see, it's another thing we excel at. Are you sure Quickie wouldn't disapprove of that? But awesome, it's a date. We are down, I am down. We are penciled in and down. That's gonna be the first thing I do when I get back to, if the next time I'm in Illinois. So humble too. Right? They're probably like, okay, let's write it out first. Da 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 meow. Let's add in some meows. Meow. Okay, and another meow here. Okay, and then when they start making it, they do the music, and then they're like, alright, meow now. Okay, and another meow now. As Nana McMurphy used to say, if you got a trumpet, blow it. What about the fish? Where do they all come from? There are no birds or fish on this island. It's one of the first things they tell you in orientation. That's just because they don't know. Don't know what? Ah, it's better if I just show you. Come on, Kara, follow me. We swim for a while McMurphy led the way with purpose, and then he stops. Well, notice anything interesting? Word, it is on point. And the meows are definitely on point. Well, the water is much cooler and deeper here. Anything else? Can you feel anything? Oh yeah, I totally feel something. Poking out? No. I stand perfectly still for a moment and begin to feel a strange sensation around my legs, like a warm trickling under the water. Sounds like she's peeing, or something's peeing. Ha! He's peeing! McMurphy, are you peeing? Don't be so crude. See? It's a current. Look over there. I refocus my eyes until they see that what I thought was a rock shadow is moving. It comes closer into focus and I realize it's a shoal of small fish darting in and out of one particular spot. I feel you on that, girl. But don't worry, I'll make sure to be the man of the night. What is that? I don't understand what I'm looking at. We can go get food, and then go watch a movie, and then go get drinks, and then go get some more food, because I love food, and then we can do whatever else you want. What is that? I don't understand what I'm looking at. Isn't it enough just to just see, Kara, to experience? Do you always have to understand everything? Well, yes, that's my job. It's who I am, McMurphy. I'm a scientist. It's in my DNA to seek to understand. Come on then, scientist. Let's take a closer look. We move closer to the area where the fish are gathered. I put my hand down and I realize I can touch them and even pick them up, but something is stopping them from swimming further inland. McMurphy, we need to get going. I'm going to be in big trouble if I'm away for any longer, but thank you for showing me this. I'm definitely going to come back here to try and understand it. I wouldn't waste your time, Kara. It wouldn't be a waste. I'm committed to finding out all He cuts across me as I'm speaking. I meant coming back to this particular spot. The fishes won't be here. Oh, I see. It's only at certain times. At different locations, it changes all the time. There's no pattern to it either. So you just be sticking pins in maps, Kara. I brought you here because I saw them this morning. Chances are they'll be gone by this afternoon. The disappointment must be apparent on my face because McMurphy switches lanes super fast to distract me. Okay, Kara, it's time to strip off. Stripping down. Huh? That t-shirt would make a lovely net. Let's go fishing. Duh, we're going fishing. I whip off my top and use it as a net to scoop up as many fish as possible. It's quite effective. Great idea, Murph. Now you can rustle up a tasty fish supper in no time at all, and you get to enjoy my company for an extra hour. Win-win, Kara. Okay, so now I have a little challenge for you. That, Kara, is music to my ears. There's little I like more than a gauntlet. A gauntlet thrown. Well, it's hardly a gauntlet, more a brain teaser. How am I going to explain the rest of my team to the rest of my team this bountiful ocean offering? Well, I don't have a VR headset, but you should totally take me to a real barcade. Because what's better than games and drinking at St. Mark's? They might not have one in St. Mark's, but if they do, that'd be awesome. If they don't, we can just go to St. Mark's. Dude, I am down, okay? Because Ashlee's down to be my date if I'm in Illinois, when I'm in Illinois, but you're in New York. And I literally accidentally drove to the city today anyway. So if you're in the city, it's not that far. Yes they do? Then, yeah, we're going. It's happening. Oh, tell them anything at all? because they're going to notice that we're eating something that wasn't on the delivery list or the menu rota and tastes way too fresh for something recently defrosted. Oh my god. We have to go. I want to go. Can we go tomorrow? I want to go. You worry far too much about things that really don't matter, Kara. I know he's right. I could do with loosening up a little bit. But this is a pretty big dilemma, really. But I don't know if we should consider it a date or anything, especially without talking about it. Because, like, I don't know. Like I said, I've never been on dates. But, two friends chilling is cool. But my perspective on, like, dates, though, like, if I found out that the dude that I went on a date on went on other dates with other females, I would be done with them right away. Like, I wouldn't even go on another date, you know? Because I'm not down with that. It's like, if you're going on a date, like, in my opinion, if I went on a date with someone, or, like, there was, like, the potential of being with somebody, there shouldn't be other potential people. You know what I'm saying? But, like, if I was doing something like that, I wouldn't go into it without making that known as it is. But, you know, people can lie, so, but if I've ever found out, they would get kicked in the nuts. But that's just my perspective. I mean, I don't agree with it, but it's something that people do. I don't doubt that. I haven't done it, because I've never been on a date. I've never, like, met up with somebody that I have not met up with before and went on a date thinking that it could turn into something, you know, because that's what a date is. You go out to see if you could be together, if you like each other, and I've never done that. My past relationships have just been, like, friends, and it's like, okay, well, you like me, I like you, you know, let's be together, and that's it. And then we barely went out as it is. It's just like watch movies at home, play games together, you know, friggin' COD zombies, and then eat a bunch of food. How can I beat a barcode, man? What? What do you mean, how do you beat a barcode? You think too much about it. Friday, we can meet, Oh, you mean barcade. Yeah. You don't have to beat a barcade, Ashlee. You just have to be you. And you beat everything else. You're my #1 choice, but you're in Illinois, you know? So, you know, Kuma will be will be my New York hangout. Friend to hang out with at a barcade, to take me to a barcade. Like I said, it's not a date. You're my date, Ashlee. Okay, so it would be a date? I don't know, we're gonna have to discuss this later. Because it's, like I said, I overthink these things. That's probably why I've never been on a date, you know? So, because I always talk myself out of them. So we'll see what's going on. Maybe I ought to tell Professor Pauper about this. What's the harm? I mean, we have a week until Friday. Mac has stopped splashing around and looks at me squarely in the eyes. There would be harm, Kara. Trust me on that. But like I said, I'm down to go to barcade and everything. I'm down to chill. But as for dating-wise, there'd have to be discussion first. Lots of discussion. I'm weird. Yeah, I'm really weird. I'm awkward when it comes to dates too. For friends, I'm chill. But if there was like anything more than that, I start getting real awkward. Obviously, I don't mean I'd tell him about you or anything that would endanger any of us. Just that I noticed the shoal of fishes and I took some. End of. You really think you could mention a phenomenon like this and that would be the end of it? That he wouldn't start pulling all manner of investigations and disruptions in place? You are touchingly naive, my friend. I feel myself blush. I am being a bit naive, but I don't like the thought of lying. So what do you suggest then? If you know so much about everything, give me a plausible story and I'll follow through. McMurphy lets out a wild howl and splashes water at me. Now that's what I like to hear, you impetuous daredevil, you. I splash him back and a furious water fight ensues. We are making such a ruckus. I'm amazed no one comes to check what's going on. After a good 10 minutes of laughter and play, we run out of steam and float in the buoyant warm water. The music is so adorable. Meow, 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 meow. I love it. No wonder they offered the soundtrack for like $5. Let's hear it then, Oz. What's my cover story? It's a very simple case of brazen bluffing. Blatant bluffing? Whatever. Okay, make a simple but delicious meal, and if anyone should ask where the fish came from, shrug your shoulders and ask the same question. Huh? It's all in the poker face. You remain completely impassive and ask a question. Yeah, I wonder that too. Where did the fish come from? They're delicious. Really? Trust me, Kara, as a guy who is forever risking one of his 9, the simpler you keep it, the more they buy it. If they ask you where you got them from, you tell them the fridge. Simple. I feel quite giddy at the prospect of getting away with a ruse. Okay, Murph, let's gather the supper. We have an abundance in no time. And I haul my catch back to the kitchen in good time to make a tasty meal for everyone and a little extra for my feline pals. Okay, so now we have 1 heart left before we have the rest. So now we are going to do research. As per Ashlee. Thank you, Ashlee. And thank you, Kuma, for your suggestion. You're looking a little tired. You only have 1 heart remaining. If you choose to continue, it could have negative consequences. You can restore hearts by choosing it. Oh, so I have to not use up all my hearts first, I guess? Okay, so I guess let's choose again and let's rest first. And then we'll research. There are waves crashing. The sound is so loud I can't make myself be heard, but I can still scream to the life raft that's moving away from the sinking ship. I'm going down with this ship. I'm being thrashed against the sides of the old wooden vessel. This isn't right. The ship looks wrong. Whoa. That was like, what, a Viking? Or a dude with a hat? An anime hat or bear hat or something? And then a cat merging. A cat's face looms close to mine. Close up to mine? Everything is wrong, all of it. Which cat are you? Oh! I don't look like a cat though, I look like a mouse, don't I? I totally look like a mouse, guys. Which cat are you? But the words come out from my mouth as mewling, and I realize I'm not myself. I'm some kind of beast. Suddenly I'm flying. I'm in the claws of some enormous bird. The beating wings are deafening. I look down and see the ground approaching really fast. You can drop through the break. What does that mean? What break? What break? Breakfast, rise and shine, Miss Marigold. Dude, I need to experience a barcade. I need to. I might have gone once. There was pool there, like shooting pool. There was arcade games and there was drinking, but it was like it was in like Chinatown. And then I don't know if you've ever been to the Chinatown Fair, but they closed that down. I was really mad. But oh, I remember Metal Slug. I loved Metal Slug. Yep, and then Tetris, classic Tetris. Oh my god, forget about it. I'm the Tetris master. Tetris master. Okay, I'm not even. Forget about it. You beat me in Tetris? Sure, we can go on a date. Okay? We can consider it a date. An interview? No, it's not like an interview. It's more like you have fun with each other and you see if there's any chemical attraction, right? But sure, I guess. Because getting to know someone doesn't mean that, you know, knowing information about someone doesn't mean that you can be attracted to them. It's not like the more information I know about you, the more I'll be attracted to you, you know? I think that's what differentiates a date between just hanging out. Okay, guys, which research? 5, 12, or 16? 5, 12, or 16? 5, 12, or 16? Oh yeah, I'm not good at Tekken. I'm a button smasher. So yeah, you'll probably beat me. But I got you in Tetris, son. Come on, guys. 5, 12, or 16? 16 it is! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, that's cool. You can drink in the theater and reclining seats. That's awesome. In New York, they have like reclining seats that are like lazy boys, but you can't drink like alcohol in there. But when I was in Illinois, I was near Chicago, and they had places like where you can order food and like waiters and stuff bring them to you. Like, I feel like you can drink everywhere in Illinois. Like, even Chipotle sells Patron in the bottle. Ha! You will not own me in Tetris. You trippin'. You are trippin'. Professor Purrfect told me to be ready early and dressed for hiking, as we're doing field work this morning. I'm not sure that I have anything that would pass for hiking gear. To be honest, some sturdy shoes would be good. Oh well, lab coat and trainers it is then, as usual. Well, sorry, Ashlee. Kuma keeps beating you by like a couple seconds. A message from the professor lights up my catalog. Messages. Set to go, I'm waiting outside my tent. You would not own me in Tetris. You are tripping. You are tripping if you think you can beat an Asian at Tetris. Well, a Chinese person. I'm pretty sure, unless you were Japanese. If you were Japanese, then you would beat me, but I doubt that you are Japanese. Oh, you wouldn't beat me. You would not own me in Super Puzzle Fighter 2, are you? I don't know about 2, but in Super Puzzle Fighter 1, with like Capcom characters, I don't know if 2 is different, but you would not beat me, okay? I grew up playing it on the original PlayStation, on those like bootleg Japanese like CD discs, you know, those games. I grew up on that shit. Street Fighter, Puzzle Fighter, Bubble, like with the horses, not horses, with the dinosaurs that go Taito. Like, I grew up on that shit. Yeah, I'm Asian and a nerd, so we'll see. We'll see. Does the arcade better have? But I mean, I'm not really good with the joysticks anymore. But I would own you with like the original, like with the PlayStation controller. Alright, Mom, are you ready for our field work today? I love Capcom. I'm a Capcom person. I love Mortal Kombat too. Like, I grew up with Mortal Kombat, Capcom, all of those. Dr. Mario. I don't play Dr. Mario on Game Boy. Like, you know, the big gray block of a Game Boy? Of course, Professor. May I ask where we are going? Somewhere I think you'll find very interesting. The professor hands me a backpack. Here, take this bag. It's very full, but surprisingly light. Purrfect has set off at a brisk pace, calling back to me to cover his shoulder, over his shoulder. This way. I run to catch him up. Damn, Mr. Wolf, you was gone for a while. Were you taking a shit or something? Well, welcome back. I hope you washed your hands. After some serious walking, with me struggling to keep up, the professor stops abruptly and listens. Do you hear that? There is a distant sound of bubbling water. I feel like Blanca is... He's just like Dao Zim, you know? Like, it's kind of a cheap character. We're almost there. Secretly, I'm relieved, as I don't think I could go much further. You would not owe me in Capcom. In nothing Capcom. Maybe Marvel vs. Capcom, you know, because I suck with the joysticks and I'm just a button smasher when it comes to those. But when it comes to any other game, like Puzzle Fighter, forget about it. Just a little climbing. Climbing? I hide my dismay. Where does he get his energy from? Oh, Wolf's Life. Nice. Yes, Evil Ryu. But like I said, you'll beat me in that because even if I use good Ryu, like I'm a button smasher, so I would only win by luck. It's just at the top there. It's not as difficult as a climb as it looks. Okay, challenge accepted, but you would beat me when it comes to fighting games, okay? Like Tekken, Marvel vs. Capcom, oh, I forgot all the other one. There was a bunch that I would play, and I would only win by luck, by being a button smasher. But things like Tetris and Puzzle Fighter, you ain't beating me, son. You is not. We are in front of even a Bubble Bobble with the dinosaurs that go Tai-To. Those, you're not gonna beat me. We are in front of an almost vertical rock face. Just copy me. He clambers up expertly. I managed to find a spot that will support my foot and start the climb. No, I would never take that from you. I would never accept that from you. I would never. Yeah, Soul Calibur is one of them. That's another good game. That sounds like it would be an awesome experience, actually. Like, yeah, I'm trying to head to McDonald's. Like, that's when you pull out your phone and open Snapchat. I make little progress before slipping and falling flat on my bum. I try again. This time I take it slow. Again, I fall. What happens to the benefits of catification the others keep going on about? The professor notices I'm having trouble and holds out a hand for me. I manage to climb up just enough to take hold of him, and he lifts me up the rest of the way. His strength is impressive, curious even. He has that cat strength. God damn. Not a fan of climbing, huh? Word, I actually don't know what that is, the Bloody Lore series. Something I haven't heard of. Can't say I've done much of it, Professor. The only things I was really, like, into was things that was on the PlayStation, like Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Street Fighter, First Strike, Castlevania even, Tomba, stuff like that, you know? Marvel vs. Capcom. Aww. No wonder you're so into furries. You're kind of traumatized. But probably in a good way. You can say they kind of forced themselves into your lives. Into your life. Huh. That's actually pretty cool. I gotta look that up. But I mean, that was kind of like in Mortal Kombat, where like you were trying to get Bruce Lee or fuck, I forgot his name, but you're trying to get him to turn into the dragon and bite the head off as for the KO. Oh god, I remember I tried relentlessly every time whenever I got the person to go like finish him. Maybe doing that, I'd be like trying so hard to get him to turn. Oh yeah, it is definitely 3:30 there because it is 4:36 here. So it is 3:36 there. Which, you guys are crazy for joining me in my no sleep mission. Well, Kuma, you're already there. You've been there since yesterday morning. Yep, Liu Kang. Yep, you know. He pretty much pulls me all the way to the top and then leads me to the entrance of a small cave. The sound of running water is very loud now. I instantly see why. A natural spring has cut its way through the rock and created a beautiful cascade of sparkling clear water. It looks delicious. I kneel down without thinking and began to drink. It tastes amazing. As I come up for breath, I see Professor looking at me with suspicion. Okay guys, real quick. How about I speed through this? Because honestly, I don't know if I'm going to touch the game again. I really don't. Unless I'm just going for achievements. So how about I speed through this just to see what kind of like events happen while... So we can pretty much, you know, call it soon since it is getting late. And so is there anyone here who actually wants to hear me read any of this and is following the story? Or should, like, do you care if I speed through it? Just to like, alright, so let's do it. So let's see what, they didn't take the mask completely off, they just lifted it a bit 8. Yeah, because, you know, it's true, because if you're furries, you know, you don't break character. It's kind of like how you're an actor, you don't break character, you know what I mean? You just don't do it. I think it's like disrespecting the convention and like what it's for. You know, it's kind of like going to an like anime convention like Icon or something or Comic-Con and taking off your costume. You just don't do it. Okay, so let's fill up some recon and stuff. Complete recon 10. Okay, let's do it. See if there's anything good popping up. I hear my catalog beeping, tumble off the bed, look at the screen, select my focus. Professor, no contact information. Come outside. Who is this? Come outside. Yeah, I mean, let's go outside. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Is there like a cat? Walks to the edge of the forest. Tell me who you are. I'm not going any further. Walks to the edge of the forest. No. Walks to the edge of the forest. Walks to the edge of the forest. Walks to the edge of the forest. Stop it. By now, I realize I already walked to the edge of the forest. Okay, I see something on the ground. Small posy of flowers. Pick them up. Notice several flowers' heads are missing. My catalog beeps again. Follow the petals. Okay. Okay, I won't like go too fast in case anyone wants to read it. You can like pause it later, but I'll just go like this. Make sure all the words pop up and then I'll go through it. That way if anyone wants to read it, they can go back and read it later. Okay, so all the words come up, I'm passing through it. Oh my god! Okay, I'm reading this. Then I left to go to my room, and I thought my door was open, but it was the room next to me, so I opened it. Next thing you know, it's two furries having sex. I closed the door right away. So yeah, you totally just walked in on two furries having sex, and they know that you know that you saw them. And they probably continued having sex, which is fine, but do you even know if it was like a female and a male furry, or was it like the same gender furry? Could you even tell? They had like the full suit on, right? But yeah, that's pretty, did you see any like appendages? Did you see like you know, like the peaches and the bananas? The bowl of oatmeal? Did you see everything? Or was it just, you know, fur on fur action? Just a big ball of fur, you know? That's pretty, I mean, that could mess a person up. But then again, since they were furries, I think it's actually pretty hilarious. Oh look, we got, oh no, I thought it was 69. That's pretty funny. How do you think furry on furry 69 would look? But no, it's only 6.9. That's what you get when you have, when you talk to me. You get it all. You get all of it. Okay, True that, Ashlee. Very good. That's very true. Didn't think about it like that. Let's do research. Full suit. FYI, I went to my room thinking to myself, why did I do that while watching Jimmy Neutron? Oh, that's funny. And I just want to point out what Ashlee said. I want to say it out loud. When furries have sex, they just rub against each other. I think that's pretty on point. That's pretty funny, because honestly, no matter what they do, that's honestly what it is, you know? That's what it looks like, so that's pretty funny. You're watching Jimmy Neutron, that's pretty funny. Okay. Watch the episode of CSI with the furry convention. I think I've actually seen parts of that. I never get to watch like a full CSI episode. I have sex with my bed while I'm asleep. Get it? No, you have sex with your hand while you're in bed. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop. Come on then. I pick up the cat. Okay, blah blah. But I'm pretty sure at this point, any of us who hits their bed, is gonna have sex with their bed. Because it's gonna feel that good. It's gonna be literally like you're jizzing in your, you know, whatever you're wearing. It's funny how we avoid sleep, but when we do sleep, we love it. Or at least I do. It's like when I do sleep, it's like, don't bother me. I just want to sleep. Like, get away from me. I don't want to wake up. Screw you, work. Screw you, phone. Like, leave me alone. Very rarely I'll actually get up to check my phone. But I don't just go to sleep. Like, I don't ever just fall asleep. I have to put on, like, creepypastas or something and listen to it for a while before I can go to sleep. Give my pillow some head on my sheet, some booty soon. Going to be a threesome for sure. Well, considering you might have more than like one sheet or more than one pillow, it's gonna be an orgy. A straight up orgy fest. Okay, we have 8.3 antidote. Aw, wait, you and Quickie don't... How does that work, Ashlee? Okay, so we haven't unlocked anything else yet in Recon. Yeah, Ashlee, that sucks. How do you not have a bed? Like, you mean like a fold-out couch? Because when I was in Illinois, I was sleeping on a fold-out couch too. Me and Xena were straight up, look, it was actually a really comfortable fold-out couch. So I'm not even gonna, once you complete your research, your time on Cat Island come to an end. Have you seen everything? Oh no, what? Okay, so we can't complete research yet. We can't do recon, so romance. Why? Like, is it a fold-out couch, you mean? Because, yeah, like fold-out couches can be more comfortable than beds, depending on the bed. Like, I have a really uncomfortable bed when I came back to New York. So I actually got, like, a $50 mattress topper from Amazon. Not a sponsor. and it feels a lot better now. I have like two blankets and a mattress topper, and now it's like, yes, it feels like the couch bed I was sleeping on in Illinois. So, you know, beds are not always better. How does that work? How does that work? You could always just push the couches together, you know? But yeah, I feel like this isn't the place for the conversation, for me to be prying more into this. But you can understand my concern. I mean, if it's what you choose, then that's one thing, but if not, you know, that sucks. So I mean, there's not much we can do, since if you finish the 3 things of research, then the game ends. So I guess you have to supposedly keep playing through it in order to get all the research and the achievements. So I don't know, the game's confusing. But I thought it was gonna be like more like Ganguru Girl, where you're moving around and making your own choices. But I guess this is just like, you know, like a dating simulator where it's just all talking, which is kind of disappointing, you know? Like, I got it because I thought it was gonna be more like, you know, your own decision based, not just one direction. No pun intended. Because I don't listen to them, but I've heard of them. You know? So, was it worth the $8.99 in my opinion? No. But was it worth it to talk to you guys? Yes, definitely. Well spent. Having a great time you manhandle me with those big meaty paws of yours. Let it go. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm a little confused, but for $8.99, I don't know. It's not worth it unless you're like into this. But since I don't like to read, I could see how someone who's into like story gameplay and like, I don't know. Like if you're story and oriented, yes, new unlocks, a pirate's tale, extras. Okay, how do we do that? How do we do that? How do we access that? Ooh, extras. Okay, let's see what this extra is. We had to get rid of it because of where I was living. What, your bed? I don't understand. What? Oh, pirates over here. Yeah, don't worry about it. We can discuss that later. I mean, if you want to talk about it, you can, but I didn't want to pry, you know? Like, I'm just hoping everything's okay, because it does cause worry in me, you know? I don't know what I'm looking for. I feel a bit like a kid with my bucket and spade digging in the sand. I mean, nowadays on Amazon, they have like king size, queen size beds for like $100, and they deliver right to your door. And it doesn't cost anything unless you want Prime. And I could always add you on my Prime membership. It's like $12 a month, and you get like free 2-day shipping. I could always add you, and you get free Prime shipping, 2-day shipping for free. The voice startles me. It's unfamiliar. Blah blah blah. Who's that? Show yourself. I've nothing to hide. I'm getting hungry. Happy to make your acquaintance, Captain Corn. Is it weird that one of my friends has a fursuit and wears it in public? Huh. So you have a friend that has a fursuit that wears it in public, and you don't hang out with him, but he just comes to your house. It's not weird. I mean, is he a chill person? And what does he do with the fursuit? Does he play pranks? You know, because a lot of places don't allow you to go anywhere with a full suit on. They have to see your face. So if you're wearing it for like your body without the head, then I guess, you know, that's fine. As long as you're wearing, you know, like shoes, pants, and a shirt. But most places won't let you go in there with your face covered. So if he's out in public, like in the streets and stuff, as long as he's not doing anything illegal, I guess it's not weird. I mean, to each his own, right? That's funny. If you wish to discover what really happened, you have to make a choice, her story or mine. I guess Captain Corn, since we're talking to Captain Corn. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you guys have Prime, I mean, you can check out like the beds and stuff there. I mean, if you prefer sleeping on the couch is one thing, but you know, I think it's worth it to like to cut things here and there to make the priority like $100 on a bed or something. Like, I'm saying that as like in the terms like I would always put myself in the situation where it's like, okay, I can't afford this, you know, I'll just suffer and deal with what I have until later, until I have the money saved up. But in the end, like, so much stuff comes up. If you have that mindset, you'll never do that stuff for yourself. You'll always put other people before you. So, you know, take it from me, like, you gotta put yourself and your comfort, and especially since you're sick and not feeling well right now and the weather is really shitty, you know, like, especially since you have kids too, you know, and it's not just one person. Like, if you get a big bed, you can all fit on it. Like, it's better overall. And then you can use the couches if you have guests, or like, you know, if Quickie ever pisses you off, or the kids need a timeout or something, you know, like, it's a priority that if it's something that you want, that you should not feel bad doing, or, you know, putting other things aside to make that a priority. If you wanted, though. Like, if you don't care, then you don't care. But don't let guilt or thinking that like other things might be more important stop you. Like, my mindset was like that for a while, but then things kept coming up. Like, I kept getting stupid tickets that I didn't deserve, or, you know, dumb things just kept happening, and I was never able to get what I wanted. So that's when I decided, screw it. Like, I'm gonna get what I decide I want first. Like back in the day, before Androids and, you know, before they came out with Androids and iPhones, I needed a GPS, and that's when the TomTom first came out, before the Garmin. And I remember I was traveling and I couldn't keep missing exits and wasting gas and wasting time. So me and all my friends camped out in front of Best Buy, and I spent money on a TomTom for the first time, and, you know, it really came in handy. Because when you think you're gonna save up, you know, more things are important, then you're never gonna end up getting what you need, and you're gonna end up suffering for it, and it's gonna affect your health, your mood, you know, the way that you just view life. So sometimes you just gotta do something for yourself. Okay, so I didn't really read his story, but you know what I'm saying, right? Aw. Well, if it's something, Mr. Wolf, that you have a passion for, then you should never give up. But if you don't really care, then, you know, whatever. Because you don't have to go pro in order to enjoy yourself. You know? All it takes sometimes to keep that alive is just heading down to your local gym or school and practicing playing with some people. Word, Ashlee. And I just mean that because I love you and I care about you, and I feel like sometimes, you know, that does happen. You know what I mean? To where, you know, it could be money, it could be people, it could be the guilt of like other people telling you what not to do or what to do, or like just pressure. And yeah, you can't let that stuff get to you. Sometimes you gotta put you or your family, you know, or anything, you know, within your own household first, or even just yourself first. You know what I mean? Because if you don't take care of yourself, if mama's not happy, wifey's not happy, then how is she gonna take care of everybody else? You gotta take care of you first. Mama's gotta be good to take care of her kids, and wifey's gotta be happy. Happy wife, happy life. Mr. Wolf, are you asking for subs? I'll make you a deal though, Mr. Wolf. If you want to sub to me, I'll sub to you. Especially if you're not on private settings, then I will definitely sub back to you. You know, that would be definitely easier. I tell that to everyone. If you want to sub to me, I will sub to you. You can check out my content, I'll check out your content. You know, I believe it's a community. You know, you show me support, I show you support. Like, that's how me and Kuma and Danish, we're all like that. So when you just say things like, can you sub to me? It's kind of one of those questions that's like, what for? What's your content? You know, is it relatable? But with all that aside, just to answer it, if you're asking me personally, sure, I can sub to you. But since you're here, you can sub to me. And as long as you're not on private, I can easily sub back to you. Alright? And if you're asking Ashlee or Kuma, that's on them. I'm not gonna answer for nobody. Bed abuse. Yep. Okay. So, you know what? So yeah, Mr. Wolf. So you know the deal. I'm sure anybody else here would be the same. If you subscribe to them, they'll subscribe to you. If you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. I'll check out your content. You leave me a comment, I'll leave you a comment, type of deal. It's kind of like, it's not even like one for one. It's kind of just like, you know, I'm always running around on different, you know, medias anyway, that whenever I see someone's name come up anyway, like if someone subscribes to me, like when Ashlee and Kuma did, then I automatically sub back, and then I checked out their channel right away. It's just what I do. So it's not even like an eye for an eye. It's more like, you showed me support, so I'm gonna check your shit out too. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure that's just how it goes for the world. Or me, at least. Alright. Bye, guys. What? I gotta go? Okay, I'm back? You guys are... Wolf, you are so weird. Okay, so antidote, we are at 9.7. But you know what? You know, it is late. It's 4 for you, Ashlee. It's 5 for us. So how about I let you guys go. And we can continue with a different stream if you guys are down. Like, I'm always down to live stream. I'm just, you know, like, I feel like no one else really cares. So when I get, like, games like this, where it's like, I don't really care about recording it, then I'll live stream it. But if you guys have a suggestion, on games you want me to live stream, I'm totally down. You can check out my Steam library. Or I have things like Kindergarten, Fair Walk, The Prelude, I have West of Loathing, I have Headliner, I have Fallout 4, I'm not playing Fallout Shelter anymore, and besides, it's kind of boring anyway, like, for a live stream. I have a bunch of stuff, but, and I still have games that I played already too, So you guys just let me know anytime, you know, hit me up on any of my medias or hit me up on my Snapchat. Again, I'm going to include everybody that was here, your details down below. Mr. Wolf, since you're, I mean, if you subscribe, I can throw your information down there. But if not, I don't really have anything besides saying Mr. Wolf, which I will still do. But, yeah, if you have any info, I can totally throw it down there. So once again, thank you, Ashlee. You're the first that came to the live stream. Thank you again, girl. I will make sure to throw your info down below. And I will also put, your Instagram, your Snapchat. And then thank you, Kuma. I know you left already. Good night. But I'm going to link your Player Me profile. And then Ashlee, if you want to hit up that Player Me website, it's awesome. It's like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram all put together. You can upload videos, you can chat, you can post like stuff, like feeds and stuff. What else can you do? You get achievements, you can post, you can upload videos, pics, you can live stream, you can connect all your Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff. It's actually pretty cool. So it's at player.me.com. And there is a sweepstakes, so if you check in my link or anything, there is a link to that as well. In any of my videos, you go down, it's the Player Me link. And that'll take you to the sweepstakes. Okay? No, I can't see your freaking profile pic, Mr. Wolf. I'm still in the chat. I have to, like, exit this and then find you. So if you want, you can subscribe to me. Oh, you're subbed? Okay, so if you're subbed, then as soon as I leave, then if you're subbed, the sub thing should have popped up. But okay, since you're subbed, I'm gonna sub you back, and in the meantime, I'll check out your channel. And I will totally hit you up with a comment and a like on a video and let you know if I like and what I think about your profile pic, okay? So thank you guys. I have some description writing to do for this live chat, this live stream. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me and for all your support. I love you, Ashlee, and I will see you guys next time. Again, you can hit me up and I can pretty much live stream whenever. So let me know what you want to see and I will totally do it. Okay? And what time is good for you. Love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Peace. Word, Ashlee, I will totally hit you up after I do all the not editing, but, you know, all the internet stuff right here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm good. Okay. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. Okay. Alright, love you guys. Peace. Love you, Ashlee. Peace.